And a good evening, everybody, and welcome to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois, as we are getting ready for A-Town Tornado football here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. My name's Wyatt Reed, as I'll be taking you along here this evening as we get ready for a matchup between the A-Town Tornadoes and the Rushville-Industry Rockets here this evening, as it is going to be an excellent night for football here. A little on the warmer side here compared to what we're used to this time of year, but you know what? We're not complaining here. Could be worse, that is for sure. But it is good to be hanging out with you here this evening as we get ready for this matchup. A-Town comes into this matchup. They lost their last contest against Stark County 40-16 after they got their first win of the season the week before, 28-6 over South Fulton. Last time I was here for TSSR, it was a 38-12 loss against Princeville. So A-Town coming into this matchup 1-2 on the year. Rushville-Industry, on the other hand, coming in winners of 2 in a row. They also lost to Stark County. That Stark County defense causing some problems. Stark County holding Rushville-Industry to just 6 points in a 27-6 loss to start off their season. However, Rushville-Industry has since rattled off 2 wins in a row, an 18-6 win over United and a 26-13 win over Anawan-Weathersfield. So here we are tonight getting ready for A-Town and Rushville-Industry. Rushville-Industry will be wearing their white road uniforms with the purple pants here this evening. A-Town, who's about ready to step out onto the field here this evening, will be in their home blacks with the yellow numbers. Those are sharp new uniforms that they've got here at A-Town High School, and they are really nice. But feel free to get into the comment section if you got any comments or anything on tonight's game. We'd love to hear from you here. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Looking forward to seeing how this one will play out here at A-Town. Again, the last time I was here, got through the ball all over the field here as they had an excellent night for Evan Hook. Evan Hook, last time I was here, according to my stats here, 128 yards receiving, including an 83-yard touchdown catch. And then you've got guys like Owen Timmons looking to make a difference from that tight end position. He comes in with he had 33 yards receiving in that loss to Princeville to start off the home slate of the season here for the A-Town Tornadoes. But we're about ready to get this one underway here once A-Town takes the field here. A-Town, I believe, won the toss. They elected to defer, and so it'll be Rushville-Industry, who, judging by the numbers that I'm seeing here so far this season, like to run the ball. Not a lot of passing, like to run the ball. So we're going to see a lot of their running backs. Their star running back, number 23, Rylan Reimolds, will be the main guy. He is a junior, and he is definitely going to be one to keep an eye on there, number 23, in those road white uniforms. And then they've got backups that are also averaging good numbers here this season. Number 0, Brady Downs, he's a senior. Number 1, Jordan McGinnis, also a senior. So, I mean, that just kind of shows you the depth that Rushville-Industry has, and watching them warm up, they've got some big guys on their line. That is going to make a difference here this evening as they try to open up those running lanes for those running backs, and we'll see how it all plays out here again this evening. Again, good to have everybody along as little Enter Sandman starts playing here this evening. That means only one thing. The A-Town Tornadoes about to take the field here. We got about a minute and a half left before the clock expires, and we'll be ready for some football here on a gorgeous night from Abingdon, Illinois. Good to have you along here on TSSR. We got a lot of games going on TSSR here tonight, so maybe pull up a couple of different tabs and watch some of your favorite schools here in the area take the field here on a beautiful Friday night here in West Central Illinois. Here comes the A-Town Tornadoes with those American flags ready to take the field. We're ready for some football here. Good to have you along here. Alyssa is our camera girl here this evening. I've got my buddy Josh helping me out here on the old stats here this evening. We appreciate him for helping me out here. And here come the Tornadoes, and it is time for some football. Good to have you along here once again this evening. Feel free again, get into the comments. We love hearing from you guys, as it's going to be a good one here tonight. The A-Town Tornadoes will start kicking it, and Rushville-Industry will have the ball here first. So we'll get to see those backs that I talked about. Both backs are back to receive. Number 23, Rylan Reimolds out there. Also number 1, it is Jordan McGinnis. So those are the 2 backs that we are focusing on here this evening for Rushville-Industry. And we're about to get this thing underway here. We'll see what Dre Anderson can do leading the A-Town Tornadoes here this evening. And we'll see if the A-Town defense can stop this running game for the Rockets of Rushville-Industry. A-Town taking the field here as we speak. Out to kick it away. Big number 55, Aiden Stromson. Aiden had a good game the last game that I was here a few weeks back, as he was good on both the offensive and the defensive line, especially on the defensive line, causing issues against Princeville. He's a big kid, number 55. He's definitely going to be one to watch here on the defensive line. We'll see if he can make a difference here in the rushing attack, as A-Town will look to, again, slow down this Rushville-Industry team. This ball is underway, and we're playing football here from A-Town High School. Returning it is number 23, and that is their star running back, Reimolds, who doesn't really get all that far on the return. He'll get to about the 25-yard line. And we are ready to go here. Rushville-Industry 2-1 coming into this one. Winners of their last 2 after losing their season opener. A-Town losing their first game, winning their second game, but then losing last week to Stark County 40-16. They'll look to respond here, being back at home. Always good to be back on the home field. 1st and 10. Tight formation, 3 backs in the backfield. Which one will get the ball? The handoff, it goes to number 0, and he spins away. Number 0 is Brady Downs, so he'll start this ball game with a 5-yard carry. Left side. It's kind of something we got to get used to here this evening. 5-yard carry, though, on 1st down. Certainly what Rushville-Industry is hoping they can do throughout the course of the night here. That's a 5, maybe a 6-yard gain there. 2nd down and 5 upcoming from the 30-yard line, just underway. Rushville-Industry in their road white uniforms. 3 backs in the backfield once again. This wishbone, this is going to be something we see all night long. Here's the handoff as they go right side. Good defensive play there for A-Town, as that one goes right side to number 23. That is Rylan Reimolds. So Reimolds gets 1, maybe 2. So it'll be 3rd down and 4 upcoming here. Just underway, under 11 minutes to go. We'll see if the A-Town defense can get off the field. Good little 3 and out would be a perfect start to this ball game here if you're A-Town. Rocking the home black uniforms with yellow numbers. Love those new uniforms and the helmets too. Those helmets are sharp. 3rd down and 4. Here's the snap. They hand it off left side, and he's met in the backfield. A lot of different tornadoes there, and he's going to be short. Trying to see who got the carry on that one. I believe it was Brady Downs, number 0, maybe a yard. It'll be 4th down and short. And that is an excellent defensive stop here for A-Town, as their punter will come out onto the field. I believe that's Caden Flowers, number 2, out there to punt this. Well, nope, there's number 11 back there. I believe it's number 2. Oh, it's number 3. It's their quarterback. Jagger Bartlett with the kick. That one checks up the 31, 32-yard line. And that is where A-Town will take over. 2 drastically different styles of football we're going to see here tonight. If week 1 was any indication, Rushville-Industry likes to run that wishbone, run the ball a lot. A-Town, on the other hand, they like to throw the ball all over the field. We'll see what Dre Anderson can do here from the quarterback position. 9:55 to go here, first quarter, as we're just underway here on a beautiful night here in A-Town. 2 wide receivers are going to split out to the right side. 1 wide receiver is going to split out to the left side here. They got a tight end in there as well for A-Town, as Anderson with a back in the backfield. Here's the snap. They fake the handoff. They dump it off right side. He's got a big lane. Oh, he's past the 40-yard line to the 45-yard line. A good play for Owen Timmons. That's a good start there for A-Town. Starting at the 33-yard line, they are going to get to the 47. That's a 14-yard gain. That's a 15-yard gain, excuse me. They're up to the 48-yard line, and it's 1st down. Those little dump passes are certainly going to be a key here this evening. Ball at the 48-yard line, about 9.5 to go here, first quarter. 3 wide receivers on the left side, 1 wide receiver on the right. Anderson in the shotgun with a back in the backfield. Here's the snap. They hand it off this time, running it left side through a big hole. And he's going to get past midfield to about the 48-yard line. That'll be a 4-yard carry. If we can see who that running back was. I believe it was Carson Stenger. It was indeed Carson Stenger, number 11. So gain of 4, maybe 5. Second down and 6, according to the scoreboard. So gain of 4 for Stenger. Stenger didn't have all that many carries in the ball game against Princeville that I did. Only had 4 carries in that ball game. Like I said, A-Town likes to sling the ball out on both sides. They got 2 wide receivers on each side now. 1 back in the backfield. 8:40 to go here, first quarter. Here's Anderson. He's going to take it himself right side. He's got a hole for a minute. He's past the 45-yard line. That'll be a 3-yard gain for Dre Anderson. And that'll set up a 3rd down and short. We didn't see that a lot against Princeville. Only saw him scramble. He got a 9-yard scramble for a touchdown in the later portions once the game was already decided. Would like to see Anderson maybe moving around here a little bit more. See if that opens up some opportunities for the A-Town Tornadoes. A timeout is called. We'll take a quick timeout with them as well. No score here, first quarter. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening. 3rd down and 3. A-Town on their opening drive here. This is a big 3rd down. They got Rushville-Industry on a 3-and-out, and they don't want to have to turn it right back to Rushville-Industry. This is arguably 2-down territory as the ball's at the 45-yard line. We'll see what they draw up after the timeout. 3 wide receivers are splitting out here on the left side. 1 wide receiver going out to the right of Dre Anderson. As we're back underway here, 8:06 to go here, first quarter. 3 wide receivers again on the left side. Anderson in the shotgun with a back in the backfield. Here's the snap. They give the handoff. Here's Stenger up the middle. He's going to have enough for a first down. That'll be a 4-yard gain for Carson Stenger. And that is a big 3rd down conversion here for the A-Town Tornadoes. Give them a first down. The ball is at the 41-yard line. So 8 minutes to go, ball at the 41-yard line. A-Town moving it here on their opening drive. As they split 2 wide receivers out to the right side now and 2 on the left side. Again, this is kind of something you're going to see all night long here from A-Town. They like to spread it out here. Moving a man in motion, that is number 6, Evan Hook, who had that 83-yard touchdown against Princeville. Here is Anderson. He's going to sling that one left side. That is way over the head of the intended target. And that'll be incomplete. 2nd down. Penalty flag came out, so we'll see what that is. 7:32 to go. An eligible man downfield. So we'll see if they decide to take it or if they go with 2nd down and 10. And that is what we are awaiting here. The official, they are going to move it back, so a 5-yard penalty will set up 1st and 15.
Back 5 yards, it'll be 1st and 15.
So the ball will be at the 46-yard line. A-Town will try again. 7.5 to go. 1 wide receiver to the right, 3 wide receivers on the left side. Anderson in the shotgun. He's got Stenger back there with him. Here's the snap. They hand it off to Stenger. He's got a big hole right side. He's going to be back near the original line of scrimmage. So we'll get those 5 yards back. Carson Stenger already getting quite a bit more action than we saw against Princeville. That'll be a 4-yard carry, so 2nd down. 2nd and 11 as we approach the 7-minute mark here. Beautiful night for football it's turned out to be after temperatures unseasonably warm here today. Temperatures are up near that 90-degree mark again. A little bit more humidity today, but the sun is setting, and it's turned into a beautiful night here in Abingdon. Second down, 10, maybe 10 and a half yards to go. Two wide receivers on the left, two wide receivers on the right, excuse me. Anderson in the shotgun, looks to throw, throws that one left side, he's got a man. That is Hall, he breaks free into the 25, he's to the 15, 10, touchdown, Jacob Hall from 41 yards out in A-Town, strikes first. 41 yards for Jacob Hall, he was wide open, had one man to beat, and what a beautiful play for the Tornadoes. That dump pass right there, working for Dre Anderson. And now the Tornadoes out there for their conversion opportunity. And we'll see if they can get the two-point conversion here. They were 0 for 2 on the two-point conversion against Princeville. But looking at the score against Stark County, they had a little more luck. They had two conversions in that game. Two backs in the backfield now. They move a man in motion. One wide receiver on each side. Anderson fakes one handoff, gives it to Hook. Hook takes it up the middle, and he runs his way into the end zone for the two-point conversion. Two-point conversion for A-Town. They're off to a hot start. They lead it 8-0. We're back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adams Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adams Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here. 8-0 our score. A-Town, a 41-yard touchdown to Jacob Hall, who had potential in the game that I did against Princeville. He had a couple of open looks. Dre Anderson just missed him on some wide open plays. He didn't miss him there. He was wide open, a little swing pass. He caught it, got to the corner, had one man to beat. He was able to shake him and run his way into the end zone from 41 yards out. So 7-0 our score. Excuse me, 8-0 our score. And we are about ready to get back underway here. Aiden Stromson will come to kick for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes got a 3-and-out defensively, and then their opening possession went right down the field. 6:25 to go here in the first. Stromson. Oh, a little onside kick opportunity. Oh, and he might have fallen on it himself. A little trickery here, and they have it. A-Town's got it. What a play for A-Town. Who was it that fell on it? I believe it was Stromson. What a play by the kicker. He saw something, did a little Pat McAfee maybe, kicked it to himself. So A-Town will take over at the 49-yard line. How about that? What a start to this ball game. That was a gamble right there, because if that doesn't work, you give Rushville-Industry the ball in very good field position just after going ahead. But now you got the chance to really make your statement here in this first quarter. Two wide receivers on each side. Anderson back in the shotgun. Stenger in the backfield with him. Here's the snap. They hand it off to Stenger. He runs left side. He's only going to get about 2 on that play. Carson Stenger up to 15 yards on the day so far, by my count. Second down and 8 upcoming. Ball at the 47. What a start to this ball game here for A-Town. Rushville-Industry trying to respond here. They're looking for a defensive stop. Try to get him back into this one. Two wide receivers split out on each side. Anderson in the backfield. That is not Stenger. I believe that is, I don't know who that is there for A-Town back there with him. I think it's Weston Schultz. Nope, it is Stenger, but a penalty flag. It's not going to matter. That's false start. So back them up 5 yards.
False start is the call. Set them back 5 yards. It'll be
Set them back 5 yards there. Second down and 13 upcoming, as that'll push them on their side of the 50-yard line now. You're right there. They did have another one on that opening drive, so now we're good. H-Town, their second penalty here of the day. 2 penalties for 10 yards. Here's the snap. Anderson looks to throw. He's going to throw that one deep left side. Looking for Hook, but he got it a little too far over him. Evan Hook had a chance. That ball just a hair over.
Anderson's pass to Evan Hook falls
So Anderson's pass falls incomplete. It'll be third down and 13. Boy, Evan Hook had a chance on that route right there. I'd like to see the ball in that spot where Hook can go up and get it there, right on the sideline. Third down and 13, ball at the 48-yard line. 5:22 to go here. 8-0 our score in the first quarter. 2 wide receivers on the right, 2 wide receivers on the left side. Anderson awaiting the snap. Here's the snap. Oh, that one nearly got away. Here's Anderson looking to throw, rolls out to his left, still looking to throw, throws that one over the middle, or left side, excuse me, and that one's incomplete. That's Evan Hook. He was looking for it again, and it'll be fourth down. So now A-Town unable to take advantage of the short field after the onside kick, but they have the chance to pin the Rockets back deep as Jacob Hall comes out to kick it. And a whistle at 5:15, and it'll be another false start on A-Town. So the penalty's starting to pile up here in the early going. That's the third pre-snap penalty for A-Town.
Call will be false start. It'll be 4th and long.
False start will make it 4th down and 18, and now that backs them up a little bit further, making it a little bit more tricky to try to pin them deep. Here's the snap. Hall gets a good handle on this one, though. That's a good punt. That'll check up, though, at the 25-yard line and roll to about the 23. That's where Rushville-Industry will take over for their second offensive possession. And we'll see what the Rockets can do here, trailing 8-0, 5:07 to go here, first quarter.
Will fall to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Rushville.
First down and 10 upcoming. That punt close to 40 yards for Jacob Hall. Doing some quick math in my head. Don't have the exact number, but it's close to 40 yards. Here's the snap. They hand it off. This one goes up the middle, and that is Reimolds, who had a handle on that one, I believe. Trying to see who that was. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I think that was actually number 3. Oh, it was number 0, Brady Downs. Brady Downs with the carry. Good eye. Be a 4-yard gain, second down. This is a 3-headed monster they've got at running back here. Rylan Reimolds, Brady Downs, and Jordan McGinnis. Here's the snap. They hand it off left side. There's McGinnis. He's got a big hole. He's past the 35-yard line, and he's going to have a first down. That's Jordan McGinnis. Beautiful play there. Ball started at the 27. They're near the 40. That's a 12-yard gain for McGinnis. His first carry of the ball game. 4:15 to go here, first quarter. 1st and 10 now. Ball at the 39-yard line for the Rockets. Their first down here of the ball game after going 3 and out on that opening possession. And we get ready to go here on 1st and 10. 2 backs behind him. Here's the snap. They hand it off. That one, trying to hang on to the ball. That's Brady Downs, as he's going to get it to about the 44-yard line, a gain of 5.
Brady Downs on the carry. They gain of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Second down and 5 upcoming here. Under 4 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Good crowd on hand here. No homecoming this week. I believe that's in a couple of weeks here at A-Town. Just a good crowd ready for some Friday night football. 2 backs in the backfield. Here's the snap. They hand it off to Reimolds as he is met. Gain of 3 on that play. Handing it off, running it right up the middle. So far, it's working.
Rylan Reimolds on the carry.
Rylan Reimolds, according to the folks at Max Preps, he's the guy that averages the most yards here, but we've seen a lot of carries so far for Brady Downs, the senior. 3rd down and 2. Big play here for both sides. 2:45 to go here, first quarter. 3 backs now in the backfield. Here's the snap. A-Town bringing some pressure, running it up the middle, and he's going to have enough. That's Brady Downs. And Downs will have enough for a first down, gain of 3.
Jordan McGinnis on the carry.
My apologies, that's Jordan McGinnis with the carry. So number 1, Jordan McGinnis, that is his 2nd carry here of the ball game. He's got 15 yards. And first down right at midfield, 2.5 to go. Wishbone in the backfield once again. Quarterback is Jagger Bartlett. Here's the snap. He rolls out. They're going to try a throw, but there's nobody there, so he's going to take it himself. Bartlett's past the 45-yard line. Still on his feet. He's past the 40-yard line. Ran out of bounds at about the 35. What a play by Jagger Bartlett. A gain of 15 on that one.
Jagger Bartlett on the carry for a gain.
What a run by Bartlett. And that is the first time we've seen him run the ball here this evening. The ball will be placed at the 36-yard line, so gain of 14 technically. As we are approaching 2 minutes to go. 2:13 to go here, opening quarter. Rushville-Industry trying to answer, down 8. A-Town with an opening drive touchdown. Here's the snap. Bartlett hands it off, gets it to McGinnis left side. He's got the corner, and he's trying to break a tackle. He's still on his feet, past the 20-yard line, and he's down near the 15. That is a gain of 11 yards on that one. Actually, that's 21 yards.
It'll be a Rushville first down.
Jordan McGinnis with the carry. 15 yards, 25 yards. 25 yards. They were at the 36. Now they're at the, or no, it was 20 yards. You were right the first time there, Josh. 20-yard carry. Math is hard here this evening. Bear with me. Under 2 minutes to go. 2 backs in the backfield here for Bartlett. Which one's he going to give it to? They hand it off up the middle, and still on his feet is Brady Downs. That's a big kid to try to tackle. We don't have height and weight. But I can tell you from up here in the booth, he is a big kid. Bartlett, that's Downs, excuse me. As Downs, a gain of 5 on the play.
5 yards, it'll be 2nd and 5.
2nd down and 5 upcoming. Ball at the 10-yard line. 2nd down and 5. In the red zone for the first time here today for Rushville-Industry. Looking to keep their 2-game winning streak intact. Bartlett under center, 2 backs behind him. Here's the snap. They hand it off, getting it right side. Reimolds trying to get to the corner. He's at the 10, and he breaks a tackle. He's inside the 5. Run him out about the 3-yard line. That's Reimolds, his 3rd carry of the ball game, a gain of 7. And it'll be first down and goal.
For a gain of 7 yards, and it'll be 1st and goal for Rushville.
First down and goal, 48 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Rushville-Industry looking to even this thing up potentially before we switch sides of the field. First down and goal, ball at the 3. Bartlett under center, 2 backs in the backfield, now 3 backs in the backfield. Which one's going to get it here on 1st and goal? Here's the snap. They turn, they hand it to Downs, and he's met in the backfield. Number of different tornadoes there to make the stop. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Brady Downs. No gain on the play. 2nd down and goal. Maybe gave him a yard. Hard to tell from where we're sitting here. That might be the final play of the quarter. 23 seconds to go. Rushville-Industry doesn't look like they're in any hurry. 15 seconds to go. They do break huddle, so maybe, just maybe, we are going to get a play in. This might be to see if you can draw him offside. We'll see. Here's the snap. They're going to run a play. McGinnis running it right side. He runs into the end zone. And that is a touchdown for the Rockets of Rushville-Industry.
On the carry for a 3-yard gain and a Rushville touchdown.
Getting that one to McGinnis. And that's a 3-yard touchdown for the Rockets. 8-6 now our score, as we await the extra point. I'll update the old scoreboard here. There we go. And now the 2-point conversion with 0.9 seconds to go. Able to get it in just in the nick of time. Here's the snap. They sweep it left side. Reimolds, he's trying to get to the corner, and he's going to walk in. Oh, a penalty flag, though, comes in. And we might have a hold here on the 2-point conversion.
On the rush, but there's a
Well, that makes things a little interesting. Legal block in the back. Oh, wow, that's going to be a big penalty here. Illegal block in the back is indeed the call, so that's going to push Rushville-Industry back.
block in the back will be the call.
That is a massive penalty there on the 2-point conversion. Is that 15? Or is it 10? It looks like 10. So that'd be a 10-yard penalty.
It'll be a repeat of the 2-point
Repeat of the try. I don't believe they've got a kicker out there, so they're going to have to go for it here from the 13-yard line. Boy, that could come back to bite the Rockets here. They hand it off. They hand it off. Oh, the quarterback's got it himself. That's actually McGinnis who's got it, and it don't matter. That fooled everybody, even everybody up here in the press box. That is a 2-point conversion for Rushville-Industry. That was the thing of beauty. I believe McGinnis got it there. So the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We're tied at 8. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH.
Working at MDH feels special to me because I'm also from a small community like MDH, and I love to be able to care for communities like this and be able to give them high standards of excellence with medical care as possible. You know, some people like to take more of a medical approach to their care. Some people like to take more of a holistic. And I just want to be able to make their plan of care as individualized as possible.
And welcome back. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening. We're tied at 8 with 0.9 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. So we'll have a kick and then likely take a break for the end of the quarter. By the way, for anybody who is
Hall and Evan Hooker back to return for A-Town.
curious, Illinois leads Nebraska 7-0 here on a little Friday night college football action. Luke Altmaier, I believe, with a touchdown pass. So that is exciting stuff. Illinois can pull off a little upset there. What are they? What were they, 8-point dogs? Oh, they tried a little onside. A-Town looks like they're ready for it after A-Town tried a little onside trickery here earlier in the game. Out to kick it. That is number 27. That is good kick there, but here's Evan Hook. He's got it right side. The quarter has expired, and that is how it is going to come to an end, the return to the 32-yard line. So we will take a quick break, and we're back after this. Second quarter coming up. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here. Second quarter of action about to get underway as the A-Town Tornadoes and the Rockets of Rushville-Industry in a good one here so far. 8-8 our score. Opening drive touchdown for the A-Town Tornadoes after they forced Rushville-Industry into a 3-and-out. Then a little onside trickery. They attempted it. Couldn't do anything with that next drive. Rushville-Industry responds, brings it down the field, scores a 3-yard touchdown, and a 2-point conversion that fooled everybody here in the stadium. 1st and 10, ball at the 32-yard line. There is 4 wide receivers split out. Here's the snap, a little pitch pass. They get it right side to the 35-yard line. That is a play there by Jameel Johnson. First time seeing him. That is going to go down as a reception, as a little shovel pass to Johnson. Gain of 4 on the play.
Gain of 4 yards will be 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 upcoming here as we're just underway here in our second quarter. A good ball game here so far, as Dre Anderson leading the Tornadoes out here on this next drive, trying to get an answer after the Tornadoes gave up a touchdown on that last drive by Rushville-Industry. 2 wide receivers on the left, 2 wide receivers on the right, running back in the backfield. Here's the snap. They hand it off to Stenger. He's going to get left side. He's past the 40, 45-yard line. He's to the 50-yard line. What a play. Carson Stenger. He is going to have himself a gain of 17 yards. 17 yards for Carson Stenger. 1st and 10 on the plus side of the field. That was a beautiful play there. Good blocking up front by A-Town. 1st down and 10. Ball is at the 46-yard line. Under 11 minutes to go here, second quarter. 2 wide receivers on the left, 2 wide receivers on the right. Stenger in the backfield. Moving a man in motion, that's Hook. Here's the snap. They fake the handoff. They dump it off. Hook, he's got it. 45. Tries to break tackles, and he is taken down near the 42, maybe the 41-yard line. Gain of 5 yards for Evan Hook.
Dre Anderson's pass to Evan Hook is complete.
First reception of the ball game here for Evan Hook. And we're seeing a lot more rushing attacks than we did against Princeville a few weeks back. Evan Hook, number 6, with his first reception, gain of 5. He had an 83-yard touchdown in the home opener against Princeville. 2 wide receivers on the right side, 1 on the left, 2 backs in the backfield now. Coming up on 10 minutes to go here. Here's the snap. They hand it off to Hook as he runs his way up the middle past the 40-yard line. He's going to be down near that 1st down line. I think he's going to have it. That's a gain of 5 for Evan Hook on the carry. Good run there for Hook, his first carry of the ball game. And he's making a difference here. 1st down and 10, ball at the 41-yard line. Maybe near the 40-yard line. Nebraska kicked the field goal, so it's 7-3 Illinois. All right. Good on Illinois to get a stop there. I thought for sure they were going to give up a touchdown, because they always do. Under 10 minutes to go here. Anderson, 2 wide receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Moving a man in motion, that's Timmons. Anderson takes the snap. He's going to take it himself. He is past the 35-yard. He's to the 30-yard line. That's going to be a good 7-yard gain there for Dre Anderson. Starting at the 36, getting up to the 28. That's an 8-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd down and 2, maybe 1.5. I like this kind of variation of plays here. Run or pass. Rushville-Industry really doesn't know what A-Town's throwing at him. 2 wide receivers on the right side, 2 wide receivers on the left. Stenger in the backfield. Awaiting the snap, Anderson with under 9 minutes to go. Here's the snap, Stenger, he's got it. Oh, and he's met in the backfield, but he's able to move himself forward. Good enough for a 1st down to the 24-yard line, a gain of 3. So they stop the clock here, move the chains, 8:45 to go here. A-Town with another 1st down. They are moving the ball really well here tonight. Again, with that mix of running and passing. Certainly a good sight there for the Tornadoes. Looking for their 2nd win of the year. They beat South Fulton in their first road contest of the season. 2 wide receivers on the right, 1 wide receiver on the left. Stenger in the backfield. Timmons at the tight end position. Here's the snap. They fake the handoff, dump it off right side. Timmons, big hole past the 20, 15. He's down near the 10. past the 10-yard line near the 7. Gain of 17 for Owen Timmons.
Trey Anderson's pass to Owen Timmons is complete for 17
Owen
yards.
Timmons, 2 catches here on the night, over 30 yards. He's got 32 yards receiving. And now it's 1st and goal at the 7 as we approach 8 minutes here in the opening half. Rushville-Industry wanting to take a timeout. They're not happy with what they're seeing. We'll take a timeout with them. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adams Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adams Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening after a timeout from Rushville-Industry. They're looking to stop A-Town, but A-Town on a roll here on this drive. They're all the way down to the 7-yard line here, looking to punch it in and try to take the lead here. Both offenses not really having too much trouble moving the ball. Rushville-Industry had 1 3-and-out to start this game. A-Town also had a drive where they didn't score, but they still moved the ball pretty decently after the onside kick. And now it's 1st down and goal. Ball is at the 7-yard line. A-Town. Boy, look at this formation here. They got, I thought they were going to have 3 men in the backfield. They've got Timmons there left side, tight end, 2 wide receivers on the left, 2 backs in the backfield. Stenger and also number 7, Deverin Haas-Dirth. Here's the snap. They hand it off to Stenger. He's trying to get to the left side. He's going to be upended, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. That is a no gain on the play. Stenger. So that'll make it 2nd down. Maybe give him a yard if you're feeling generous there. 2nd down and goal. Ball is at the 6.5-yard line. Under 8 minutes to go here. 7:45 to go. Opening half. Tied at 8. Tornadoes and Rushville-Industry Rockets. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 wide receivers to the right. Stenger in the backfield with Anderson. Anderson going to take it himself. He runs left side, trying to spin away from trouble. He's inside the 5. He'll be down near the 3, maybe the 2-yard line. Give him 4 yards on that carry. And that'll be 2nd down, or 3rd down upcoming. 3rd down and about 2. This is most definitely 2-down territory, you would think, if you're A-Town. Hey, you never know. You never know. Give it a try. I'm told there's no kicker, so it is 2-down territory. 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 wide receivers to the left. Stenger in the backfield. Under 7 minutes to go. Anderson waiting the snap. He's going to take it himself. He runs it right side. Is he in? He is into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Dre Anderson. A 3-yard carry for the quarterback for A-Town. And it's a touchdown, and the Tornadoes take the lead back. It's 14-8. My touchdown graphic didn't want to work, but it is a touchdown. My graphics are working now. There we go. So now the 2-point conversion upcoming. A little draw play there, and I mentioned that early in the game. Dre Anderson carrying the ball more than we saw in that game against Princeville, and that is certainly keeping Rushville-Industry on their toes. Evan Hook moving in motion on the play. They hand it off to Stenger. He's moving left side. He's met, and he's not going to get the 2-point conversion. So that is where we'll be. We'll stay 14-8. We'll take a break, and we'll be back after this. A-Town leads this one as we approach halftime. 6:40 to go here, 2nd quarter. We're back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening. As the A-Town Tornadoes getting a touchdown just moments ago. Dre Anderson, a 3-yard touchdown score. To go along with a 41-yard touchdown pass earlier in this game to Jacob Hall. So Dre Anderson having himself a good day compared to the game that I saw him a few weeks ago. Against Princeville, he had 3 first-half picks. And he has definitely recovered from that and is putting himself a pretty good showing so far. Rushville-Industry will have the ball. They've got guys lined up right at the 50-yard line. So any funny business that Aiden Stromson might try again, they're ready for it. 6:40 to go here, first half. Stromson goes and boots that one. That one going to check up at the 37-yard line, and Rushville-Industry just falls on it. I don't know if that was an onside kick try or not, but that was kind of it almost worked for A-Town. Good to have everybody along. Feel free to get into the comments if you got comments on how things are playing out here so far as we approach halftime. Got plenty of folks there in the stream here tonight. Always good to see that. We love to know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for, and just kind of give us your 2 cents. Comment section wide open here this evening. 6:39 to go here, first half. Rushville-Industry will start with the ball. Wishbone behind him. Here's the snap. They turn. They hand it off to Downs. He moves it right side, and he's going to try to push his way past the 40, and it's not going to get him all that far. See where they mark him. They're going to mark him right at the 40-yard line, so a gain of 3, maybe 4 on that play for Brady Downs.
On the carry for a gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7 upcoming. 6:15 to go here. Second quarter. 14-8, A-Town with the lead. 3-yard touchdown from Dre Anderson on the last possession. Rushville-Industry got their touchdown on a 3-yard carry from Jordan McGinnis. Here's the snap. They turn. They hand it off. Here's Reimolds. He's got a hole past the 45-yard line towards midfield. And Reimolds is going to be tackled after a nice gain of 9, maybe 10 on that play. We'll give him 9. As Ryland Reimolds, the junior, picking up 9 and getting a first down for the Rockets. They were going to put it right at midfield. So gain of 10. Under 6 minutes to go. Again, both offenses really moving the ball here in the last couple of possessions. A-Town number 22, Lucas Andrews, checking out for just a moment. Rushville-Industry, 2 backs in the backfield. That's Downs and Reimolds. Who's going to get the handoff? They're going to turn and hand it off to Downs. He moves his way left side. And that's Downs with a gain of 3, maybe 4 on that play. Give him 3. 2nd down upcoming.
Brady Downs on the carry for a gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And we do have somebody in the comments section. So, watching from Colorado. Sentinel, Colorado. Go A-Town. All right, Andy. Good to have you with us here this evening. Gotta love that about YouTube. It gives people who have ties here to A-Town, even though you may not live in the area, gives you a chance to watch some of your favorites out there on the field. Here's the snap. They hand it off. Reimolds, he's got it right side, trying to get to the corner, past the 45. He's going to be near the marker, and they're going to say he's going to have a first down. That is a gain of 8 for Ryland Reimolds, and that is going to be another first down here for the Rockets. Nothing flashy here from Rushville-Industry. They'll just nickel and dime you here all the way down the field. That's what they did the last possession. And we'll see if they can keep it up here. Ball's at the 39-yard line, approaching 4.5 minutes to go. Ideally, they would like to run this clock all the way down here, try to score, and go into half. 2 backs in the backfield. They turn, they fake the handoff. They're going to throw it here. Bartlett, he's got a man wide open, and he overshot him. Brittany Brubaker, the intended target, he was wide open. But Jagger Bartlett's pass goes sailing over his head. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Wow. Missed opportunity there. Just as I was saying, no flashy plays typically here for Rushville-Industry. They try to go flashy and miss their opportunity. 4:18 to go here. Second quarter. Two backs in the backfield. As they turn, hand it off. Downs met in the backfield. A lot of different guys meeting him back there. One of the guys, Aiden Stromson. Boy, that kid can play football, can he? Aiden there among others. Good tackle. Aiden Stromson, just a junior, 1 yard gain. Who'd you have getting that carry? Brady? Brady Downs, 1 yard gain. So it'll be 3rd down and 9, 3:50 to go here. Kind of wonder if this is 4 down territory for Rushville-Industry. Ball at the 39-yard line. And a whistle. And we'll see if Rushville-Industry jumped. They seem to think not. It'll be encroachment. So another penalty on A-Town. That's their 4th. So they get the encroachment penalty there. That'll move it up 5 yards. And now it'll be 3rd down and 4. Ball at the 38-yard line. Actually, it'll move it up to about the 34-yard line. 33. Two backs in the backfield. That is Downs and McGinnis. Oh, a little trickery there. They get it to Reimolds. He's met in the backfield. What a tackle there. Number 50, that's Cole Scheckler, the junior. Getting in the backfield and making it a 4-yard loss. What a play by Scheckler, and now decision time here for Rushville-Industry. We'll see if they try to go for it, or do they punt it away, try to pin A-Town deep. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. They're going to look like they're going to try to go for it here. One wide receiver on the left side. A whistle, and I believe a timeout is called by Coach Quinn and the Tornadoes. They want to talk it over here. Big 4th down upcoming. 2:39 to go. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH.
Working at MDH feels special to me because I'm also from a small community like MDH, and I love to be able to care for communities like this and be able to give them high standards of excellence with medical care as possible. You know, some people like to take more of a medical approach to their care. Some people like to take more of a holistic. And I just want to be able to make their plan of care as individualized as possible.
Huh. Really? Huh. Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live. Brought to you by MDH. Interesting conversation having during the timeout there. Interesting play here upcoming. 4th down and 8. The ball is at the 36, maybe the 37-yard line here for Rushville-Industry. They are on the plus side of the field. However, 4th and long. We'll see what the play is here after the timeout. Looks like they're going to send the quarterback back out there, Bartlett. So the Rockets are going to try to go for it here. This is one of the big plays here in this ballgame so far. One wide receiver going to split out left side. Two backs in the backfield for Bartlett. Bartlett takes the snap. They turn. They hand it off. Looking left side. That's McGinnis. Does he have enough? I think he's going to be short. They're going to mark him at the 30. He needed to get to the 29. He's going to be about a half a yard short. Be 1st down Tornadoes. Should be. Based off of where it's at, it is indeed 1st down Tornadoes. What a play. McGinnis with a 7-yard gain. That'll be a 7-yard gain for McGinnis, who has the touchdown here today. Almost got it. Couldn't fall forward quite enough. So now with 2:34 to go, ball at the 30-yard line. 1 timeout left here for A-Town. We'll see if they can get down the field here. Try to go up 2 scores before halftime. A-Town gets the ball too at the half. Remember that. 2 wide receivers on the left, 2 wide receivers on the right. Anderson steps back to pass, looks to throw, has that one left side, and he overshoots Jacob Hall. That one just out of play. And it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and 10. The ball is at the 30-yard line. 2.5 exactly here in the first half. What a first half it's been. A-Town couple of drives, they've been able to dink and dunk their way down the field, although I shouldn't say that. They had a 41-yard touchdown to Jacob Hall. Hall doesn't have a catch since that play. 2 wide receivers on the left, 2 wide receivers on the right. 4 different guys have caught passes here for A-Town in this game. Moving a man in motion, that's Evan Hook. Here's the snap, turns, fakes, throws. Oh, he's got a man over the middle of the field. That one was nearly picked. Looking for Cash Hensley, who's running a streak pattern. Oh, that one off the hands of Hensley and then almost intercepted by Rushville-Industry. A-Town might have caught a break there. It was a good look, just a hair high for Hensley off the hands of Dre Anderson. So now 3rd down. Not the ideal 2-minute possession that you were wanting here. 3rd down and 10, ball at the 30. 2 wide receivers on each side. They've got Stenger in the backfield with Anderson. Anderson awaits the snap. He looks to throw. He's going to throw it left side, and that one intercepted! Intercepted by the Rockets. That is Hunter Gossage who picks it off. And now the Rockets will have the ball inside the 50-yard line. Hunter Gossage with the interception. Number 5 for Rushville-Industry. And now we'll ball at the 47-yard line. Rushville-Industry with a chance to come down and score before the half. Boy, how things have turned here in this ball game. Rushville-Industry still got 3 backs now in the backfield with them. Ball at the 47. Bartlett awaits the snap. Hands it off, gets that one right side. Hands it off to Brady Downs. Only a 1, maybe a 2-yard gain on that play. Downs has been very quiet here today. For him being such a big kid, he's probably expecting to get more yards per carry, but A-Town defense has been pretty stellar here so far. Ball at the 45-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 8. As we're under 2 minutes to go here, opening half. A-Town will get the ball here at the half. So Rushville-Industry scrambling to try to get this one. Here's the snap. They hand it off. Running it left side. That's McGinnis. He's past the 40-yard line. Spun around. Oh, nearly lost it as he's going to be spun down near the 1st down marker. That'll give him 8 yards. That'll be a 1st down, maybe 9 yards for McGinnis.
Jordan McGinnis on the carry for a gain of 9 yards. That'll be a Rushville
So that'll put the ball at the 36-yard line with 1:38 to go. Rushville-Industry, they've got, what, 2 timeouts left here? 2? 2 timeouts left here for Rushville-Industry. So plenty of time, you would think, for the Rockets. All rushing so far here for A-Town. They hand it off. Here's Reimold's trying to get to the corner. Oh, nearly an open field tackle. And he's got a big hole. He cuts it back left side. Oh, he's inside the 15. He's to the 10. That's a touchdown for Rylan Reimold's. He's been quiet so far here today, but from 36 yards out. And now we are tied as the Rockets score that one. My goodness, what a carry for Rylan Reimold's. Cuts to the right, then had to cut all the way back across the field. And we are tied at 14. 2-point conversion upcoming for the Rockets. We'll see what the Rockets can draw up here, see if they get a little more trickery as they did the first time they had a 2-point conversion. 2 backs in the backfield. That is Downs and McGinnis. Here's the snap. They sweep it left side. McGinnis trying to get to the corner, and he's going to get in. 2-point conversion for the Rockets. And we've got us a 2-point ball game here. Rushville-Industry takes the lead. 16-14, 1:07 to go here in the second quarter. We're back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
When I walk in and talk to my patients, I like my patients first and foremost to feel comfortable. I like to keep it real with them. I like them to know that I'm there to listen to them and to help them understand some of the processes that they may be going through. The most rewarding aspect that I feel with caring for patients is when those patients come back in and they tell me how much better they feel for something that I have helped them accomplish in their health care.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening as big touchdown just a few minutes ago. Rushville-Industry takes their first lead of this contest, and they lead it 16-14 as a 36-yard touchdown run by their star running back, Rylan Reimolds, the junior. And that was kind of what they were waiting for, just try to get one of those rushes, break off a big one. And Reimolds able to find his way into the end zone. Now we'll see what Rushville-Industry can do here on the kick as the kicker, number 27, that's Grace Kabamba. This is kind of a, they do that every time. Psych them out here, I guess. Football is a game of mind games, so 1:07 to go. Kabamba's lucky he doesn't kick that. And that one is recovered. That is going to be Cole Scheckler able to fall on it. So A-Town's going to have some pretty good field position. I don't know about that call right there. So the ball will be at the 47-yard line. A-Town's going to have a chance. One timeout left. Ball, they move it to the 46.
Ball will be recovered on the 46-yard line. It'll be a first down for A-Town.
So Scheckler able to play heads up, able to fall on that one. So here we go. Chance for the Tornadoes with 1:05 to go here in the first half. Two wide receivers on each side. Dre Anderson in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to throw, throws it left side, looking for Hall. He's got it. 45, he's to the 40, 35-yard line, he's taken down. What a play by Jacob Hall. Down near the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 20. Let me get my math here real quickly. It's a gain of 21 on the play. 21 to Jacob Hall. His second catch of the ball game. Under a minute to go. Here's the snap. Anderson looks to throw. They're going to get it to Hall again. He's past the 25. He's to the 20. And he's going to be taken down. And he's going to get about 9 on that play. Jacob Hall, 40 seconds to go. No huddle. Here comes A-Town. One timeout left. 35 seconds to go. Ball is marked at a whistle and a timeout. They're going to give that one a 9-yard gain and a timeout for A-Town. 31 seconds to go. That's their last timeout here so far in the first half. Last timeout in this first half. So if you get caught inbounds, you got to get back to the line real quickly here. Things are getting interesting. Rushville-Industry looking to stop them. A-Town looking to go 2 for 1. They get the ball as we come back from halftime. So now the ball is at the 20. Well, that ball is going to be at the 23-yard line, looking to get to the 22. Jacob Hall with a 41-yard touchdown catch. He's got 71 yards receiving on 3 receptions here tonight. So now out of the timeout, 31 seconds to go. 2 wide receivers are split out on the right side. They don't even go to the huddle. Hall will get out on the left side, as well as Hook. Dre Anderson in the shotgun. Can't really take a sack here if you're A-Town. Got to keep that in mind. Get rid of the ball, if anything. 31 seconds to go here in the first half. Anderson barking out the signals. Awaiting the snap. Anderson in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Running right side. Oh, he's going to take it himself. He's past the 20. He's to the 15. And he's taken down. They're going to stop the clock to move the chains. As that one at the 22-yard line. 22 and a half. They're going to get that one to the 15. That's a gain of 8 for Dre Anderson. And they spike it with 20.2 seconds to go. So Anderson with that 8-yard carry. 20.2 seconds to go. Second down and 10. Ball at the 21. Or, the ball's at the 16. I was looking at the wrong marker there. Looked down, I saw the line, I saw the 20, and they were not lined up. That's the way it goes sometimes. Oh, here we go. 2 wide receivers on each side here. Anderson all by himself. Owen Timmons is the tight end on this one. So they're spread out all over the place here. A-Town. Here's the snap. Anderson rolling to his right. Still looking. Throws near the end zone. That one out of play. Trying to keep his feet in bounds. That's Cash Hensley. And a whistle and a penalty flag is out there. And this one might be coming back. As the ball marked at the 15-yard line. And they're going to walk this one back as it is indeed holding. So a 10-yard penalty. That is the 5th penalty I have. You have 5 as well? 2 defensive, 3 offensive. Yeah, 5 penalties so far here for the Tornadoes. Got that for 30 yards. That's tough in a close game like this. So now the ball's at the 25-yard line, 14.3 seconds to go. They've got all 5 wide receivers now, 3 on the right side, 2 on the left side. Anderson awaiting the snap here. Moving a man in motion. Here's the snap. Looks to throw. Anderson looking left side. He's got Hall towards the 15-yard line. 9 seconds to go. And that might be the last play. I don't know. We'll see if they can get this one in. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. They got to go. Here's the snap, and they're unable to get it off. And that is going to end the half. So kind of an anticlimactic end to the first half as Rushville-Industry is able to get the stop. However, A-Town will get the ball when we come back from the half. 16-14. What a first half. The Rockets lead the Tornadoes. We'll be back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adam's Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adam's Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening as we are at the half of this contest between the Rushville-Industry Rockets and the Tornadoes of A-Town. As this first half, boy, what a first half it was. Those both offenses moving the ball down the field on a number of occasions. As we take a look at some of the numbers, and if you want to add up there, Rushville, my friend, we will do that here as well. So we are getting our numbers updated here. I appreciate Josh helping me out here in the stat department here today. Leading rusher here in this contest is Carson Stenger. He has got 6 carries for 36 yards, so 6 yards a carry. Pretty solid there for Carson Stenger. And I do like the kind of the game plan that Coach Quinn has had so far here in the first half. He's been balancing the rushing attack and the passing attack. Stenger's got 6 carries. You've got Dre Anderson, 5 carries for 26 yards here as well. So that has worked out pretty well. Dre Anderson also has a rushing touchdown from 3 yards out. The only other player to have a carry here tonight, Evan Hook. He's got himself 1 carry for 5 yards on a little trick play that they had there in the first half. Receiving, or passing, I should say, Dre Anderson's had himself a pretty good night, although he threw a pick late in that first half, which led to the score for the Rushville-Industry Rockets as they lead it 16-14. He's got 121 yards passing, 8 completions to 4 different receivers. The leading receiver so far here, Jacob Hall, he's got 4 catches for 81 yards here in this one, including a 41-yard touchdown catch in the opening drive for the Tornadoes. 2 catches for 32 yards I have in this game for Owen Timmons. 1 catch for Evan Hook with 5 yards, and then 1 catch also for Jameel Johnson on a little swing pass there for 4 yards. So that's your A-Town stats here this evening. For Rushville-Industry, kind of that 3-headed monster that we're seeing, the 3 running backs in the backfield, that wishbone set. And it is their star running back, number 23, Rylan Reimolds, who leads this one in rushing. He has got himself, is that 9 carries? 9 carries for 28 yards, or excuse me, that is 6 carries for 56 yards, I should say. 9 carries on the ball game for Brady Downs for 28 yards, and then 7 carries for 38 yards for Jordan McGinnis. Jordan McGinnis has a touchdown. So does, who's the other one that had the touchdown there? Reimolds, the 36-yard touchdown run for Reimolds there in the first half. So there you have it. No passing to talk about, although Rushville-Industry did have a chance. They had a wide-open receiver at one point in the second quarter, and they were unable to get that touchdown pass. It would have been a touchdown. It would have walked into the end zone. Unable to get that big play in the passing game, so it's been all rushing for Rushville-Industry. For A-Town, kind of that mix of run and pass. And this one just feels like whoever's going to have the ball last down the stretch is going to be the one that walks away here, because both teams have not really had a ton of trouble moving the ball. It's just, a miscommunication there, a bad play here, and kind of a missed opportunities for both sides that we've seen here in the first half. A-Town got an onside kick in the first quarter. Could have went down and scored on that one. They were unable to do so. Rushville-Industry got a pick. They were able to take that down. But Rushville-Industry's had chances. A-Town has had chances as well. A-Town had 2 possessions there down the stretch to try to go into the half, do a little 2-for-1 because they get the ball back here in the second half. Tried to go 2-for-1 on 2 different occasions and were unable to do so. So those missed opportunities, will they come back to haunt the Tornadoes? We'll find out. We'll see how this one plays out. It's going to be a good ball game, though. We're off to a good start here. 16-14 our score as the Rockets of Rushville-Industry leading the Tornadoes of A-Town. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll try to get some scores from our TSSR family of broadcasts here, see if we can get some of those games, see if we can get some scores for you as you're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adam's experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adam's Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening as we are at the half. The A-Town Tornadoes trailing this one only by 2. But it has been a great first half between these two sides. So here we are at the half with a 2-point ball game. Trying to get some other scores here from our TSSR Game Time Live family of broadcasts that's going on as we speak. Macomb leading West Hancock. I believe that one's at the half, 35-6. West Central is leading, they're playing Galva, and I don't see a scoreboard on here, so trying to pull up this. Oh, here we go. Don't have a score, but I believe West Central is on top. Anybody can get that score, I would certainly appreciate it. But anybody, Milledgeville is leading Rock Christian Life 60-0. And let's see. Yep, West Central. This is a while ago here, leading 56-14 in their matchup. So they are well on their way. West Central playing Galva here tonight in 8-man football. And I think those are the only games we've got here this evening on TSSR. The West Prairie game, for some reason, the stream not up. So I don't know if they're having some technical issues there at West Prairie Southeastern, but the contest is not currently airing on my phone anyway. So if anybody's at that game or knows of somebody that's at that game and can get a score for West Prairie Southeastern at Flanagan, would certainly appreciate that score here this evening. But those are the other games going on. We've got our game, Macomb leading West Hancock, West Central leading Galva pretty substantially here this evening. And then the other score was Milledgeville leading Rockford Christian Life 60-0. So those are some of the scores as we sit at the half. A little college football here on a Friday night, as it is the Fighting Illini of Illinois tied with Nebraska on the road, 10-10 at a last check. Let me pull that up and see if we can get an updated score there. Illinois had a 7-0 lead. They've got the ball, Illinois does. Oh, well, Nebraska literally just scored a touchdown. Nope, it might have got called back. So they'll be at the 1-yard line, it looks like. Alrighty. So that'll be, I don't know. I don't know what happened here. Say Illinois has the ball, but they say Nebraska scored a touchdown. So I don't know. I'll have to see how that plays out. Right now, 10-10 is the score, according to the app that I have. So we'll go with that. See if I can get some other college football. I know there's a couple other games in the college football world here tonight that are playing. As we take a look, Stanford leading Syracuse 13-10 at the half. And one other game taking place tonight, Washington State takes on San Jose State. That one gets underway at about 9 o'clock. Some Major League Baseball, St. Louis Cardinals trailing the Cleveland Guardians in the bottom of the 4th, 2-0. Now let's see, the Chicago Cubs winners earlier here today, 3-1 over the Nationals. Chicago White Sox on the West Coast, they'll play San Diego Padres, 8:41 pitch here this evening. So those are some of the scores around the world in college football, baseball, high school football, all sorts of good stuff happening here on a Friday night. We got a good one here. You know, I was doing all those scores. Macomb leading 35-6. Milledgeville 60-0. West Central was up 56-14. We've got the best ball game of the night here. We got a 2-point ball game. Rushville-Industry leading A-Town 16-14 as we get ready for the teams to take the field here. We got about 3.5 minutes left on the clock, and then we will get ready to go here this evening, as the second half I expect going to be just as good as the first half here. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get ready for the second half once again. Score now 16-14. 2 quarters in the books. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adams Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adams Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
And welcome back. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening as we are getting ready for the second half between the A-Town Tornadoes and the Rushville-Industry Rockets. As we are 2 quarters in, we've got us a pretty good ball game here. And both offenses have moved the ball up and down the field. It's just being able to cash in on some of those possessions. That has been the key, and that is the difference here so far. A-Town able to get a couple of touchdowns. One 2-point conversion they failed on, however. Rushville-Industry, on the other hand, they got a touchdown and 2-point conversions on both scoring drives. And that is how we have got the 16-14 score after one half of football. A-Town coming into this one looking to get their second win of the season. They are 1-2 after losing to Princeville in the season opener, 38-12. The second game of the year, big win against South Fulton, 28-6. And then they come back last week in a game that we had here on TSSR. I was not here, though. Had some other duties to do. 40-16, not the best game there, but Stark County, one of the better teams in the area, to say the least. So Stark County, a big 40-16 win. Stark County also beating these Rushville-Industry Rockets earlier this season, 27-6 in the season opener. Then Rushville-Industry has rattled off 2 games in a row, 18-6 over United, and Anawan-Weathersfield they beat 26-13. And they'll just kind of nickel and dime you to death here, Rushville-Industry. A-Town got a 3-and-out on the opening possession of the ball game. Since then, though, they have been unable to get a stop in this ball game. So it's kind of interesting how that's played out. And long drives, though. They did get a 4th down stop. A-Town did get a 4th down stop, I should say. Rushville-Industry missed on 2 different possessions. They had a 4th down stop at, what was that, the 30-yard line? Had needed to get to the 29-yard line, about 1 yard short. So A-Town's got a few stops here tonight, but right now they sit down by 2. But A-Town will get the football when we come back for the second half of football. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll have the second half of action between the A-Town Tornadoes and the Rushville-Industry Rockets. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Working at MDH feels special to me because I'm also from a small community like MDH, and I love to be able to care for communities like this and be able to give them high standards of excellence with medical care as possible. You know, some people like to take more of a medical approach to their care. Some people like to take more of a holistic. And I just want to be able to make their plan of care as individualized as possible.
Welcome back. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening as we are about ready to get this second half underway. The A-Town Tornadoes will get the ball as we are about ready to see how this one plays out. Rushville-Industry leading 16-14 as we are trying to find out some things surrounding the college game going on here tonight. Illinois has the ball moving down the field at the 35-yard line. 4:50 to go, tied at 10. So if Illinois can get this the ball back, Illinois will get the ball at the half too. Like to make it a little 2-for-1 by chance. So here we go. We're about ready to go. Rushville-Industry yet to take the field. There they come, the old Rockets, rocking their road uniforms, the white tops and the purple pants. Quite the color combo there. A-Town rocking their home blacks with the yellow numbers here tonight. As we're one half of football in the books, let's get the second half underway here, as we are happy to bring this one to you here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. As the kicker for Rushville-Industry, that is number 27. That's Grace Kabamba. And we'll see if they do the same thing they do. See, my luck, if I tried something like that, I would slip and end up kicking the ball. So, kudos to Kabamba for not slipping yet so far here this evening. But he boots that one deep. And returning it, Jameel Johnson. He moves it to the right side. He's trying to get past the 30-yard line. And he's trying to hang on to the ball. Rushville-Industry trying to strip the ball. Feel free to get into the comments here this evening. If you'd like to chat with us, let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for. As the third quarter is now officially underway. Despite what my scoreboard wants to say, not wanting to update correctly. There we go. We're good to go now. Jameel Johnson on the return to the 31-yard line, and that's where the A-Town Tornadoes will start. 1st and 10. Moving left to right on your screen here this evening. Dre Anderson, 2 wide receivers are going to split out right. 1 wide receiver splitting out right, along with his tight end. 2 wide receivers on the left. Running back in the backfield, that is Carson Stenger. Just underway here. First play of the second half. 3 down linemen for Rushville-Industry. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Looks to throw. Left side, it's Timmons. Past the 35. And he's near the 40-yard line. That'll be a 9-yard gain for Owen Timmons. And that is his 3rd catch of this ball game. 41 yards receiving here for Timmons. 2nd down and 1 upcoming. That's a good play out of the half. Get yourself 9 yards now. The whole playbook is open here. 2nd down and 1. Rushville-Industry looking to get a stop here defensively. A lot of linebackers there, man. They got 4 backers, 3 down linemen. Here's the snap. They send pressure. Here's the snap. They get it to Stenger. Stenger's past the 45-yard line. He's near midfield. It's going to be a gain of 9 on the play for Carson Stenger. His 8th carry of the ball game. And that's a 1st down as they mark him at the 50-yard line, right at midfield. So good 10-yard carry there for Carson Stenger. He's been very impressive here today. 4 5-yard carries throughout the ball game. Broke one off for 17. That one he broke off for 9 or 10. 1st down, ball at midfield. 1 wide receiver split out to the left. 2 wide receivers on the right. Anderson awaiting the snap. Stenger in the backfield. Looks to throw. Throws it right side. He's got Hall. Hall makes the catch past midfield. And he's going to get about 2, maybe 3 on that play. We'll call it a gain of 2. Jacob Hall, 2nd down, his 4th catch of this ball game. And they give him 3, okay. The officials feeling generous here this evening. Where they originally spotted him, I didn't think he had 3. But they gave him 3, nonetheless. 2nd down and 7. As we approach 10 minutes to go. 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 wide receivers to the left here. Anderson in the backfield with Carson Stenger there with him. Awaiting the snap. Here's the snap. They run it right side. Here's Anderson past the 45-yard line. He's past the 40-yard line, and a good carry by Dre Anderson as he's going to be taken down inside the 40 near the 37-yard line. Gain of 10 for Dre Anderson. They give him 9 on that play. An excellent carry there to the 38. As we're under 10 minutes to go here. A-Town, their opening drive here in the second half. It has been very impressive so far. I like them using Dre Anderson's feet a little bit more here. He's been using his feet more today on that draw play. With 3 down linemen, why not? Here's the snap. Oh, nearly bobbled the snap. He's going to take it himself. Right side towards the 35-yard line. That's close to a late hit. If anything, they're asking for a face mask on the A-Town side. And there might be a penalty flag on the field. They did drop one. Okay, so they dropped one. I couldn't see it because of the A-Town players in front of me. Maybe they didn't. All right, so that'll be a gain of 3 for Dre Anderson after that near bobble. Anderson looks a little shaken up potentially, but he's going to, oh no, out goes Jameel Johnson. And he's going to play quarterback here. Dre Anderson might have been rattled up by that play. 2 wide receivers on the right, 2 wide receivers on the left. So our first look at Jameel Johnson. Here's the handoff. They give it to Stenger. He moves right side past the 35-yard line. He's taken down near the 33. So that'll be a 3, maybe a 4-yard carry for Carson Stenger. So it'll be 3rd down upcoming. And now this is a big play. Jameel Johnson coming back in. So Dre Anderson on a knee on the sideline. He looks a little frustrated. I don't know what he's been told, but he's not coming back in, at least for now. 3rd down and 4. Under 9 minutes to go. Johnson fakes the handoff, and he's going to run left side. He's got some wheels. He's past the 35-yard, or the 30-yard line, excuse me. He's going to be about a half a yard shy, a gain of 3 for Jameel Johnson. And it'll be 4th down. 4th down and 1 upcoming. Anderson looks like he's getting ready to come back into the game, so he's all good to go. He might have been frustrated he just couldn't come in for that play. So it's 4th down and 1. Big play here. Ball is at the 29-yard line. Coming up on 8 minutes to go. A long drive here. Stenger in the backfield. Here's the snap. Anderson's going to take it right side. He's going to have it. He's to the 25-yard line. Oh, he's still on his feet inside the 20. He's going to be ran out of bounds near the 18. Gain of 11 for Dre Anderson. After missing 2 plays, it didn't matter. Dre Anderson runs it right side for 11, and it's a 1st down. 8 minutes exactly here in this 3rd quarter, and this is a long drive for A-Town. This is a work of art on this drive. 2 wide receivers right side, 2 wide receivers left side. Stenger in the backfield with Anderson. Anderson awaiting the snap as he takes it, gives it. Stenger runs his way up the middle to the 15. Oh, he is bullying his way to the 15-yard line. My goodness. What a carry. That's a 5-yard gain for Carson Stenger, his 10th carry of this ball game. What did we say he had at the half for Carson? I don't remember. I don't remember what we said he had. All righty. 2nd down and 5. Maybe 4. Ball marked at about the 14-yard line, so they may have gave him 6 on that play. I'll give him 5 either way. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Anderson, Stenger in the backfield. 7:20 to go here, 3rd quarter. Anderson looking to throw. They throw it right side. Here's Hall. Shakes the tackle at the 10. Still on his feet. He's near the 5-yard line. He's going to be shaken down at about the 8-yard line. And it'll be 1st down and goal. Gain of 7 for Jacob Hall. And that'll be 1st down and goal here. We're coming up on a 5-minute drive here for the A-Town Tornadoes as they start this 3rd quarter off. 8 yards to go. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 wide receiver to the right. Owen Timmons at tight end, Stenger in the backfield. Moving a man in motion, that is the tight end. It's Timmons. Here's the snap. Hands it off. Stenger moving left side. Big hole. He's near the 5. He's going to be down near the 3. A gain of 5. Boy, they are just opening up some big running lanes here for Carson Stenger. And there's a man down for Rushville-Industry. That is number 55, the senior Jacob Triplett, as he is down. So we'll take an injury timeout, as we'll be back right after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening. 6.5 minutes to go here, quarter number 3, an injury timeout. Jacob Triplett making his way to the sideline. Looks like he's good to go here. Just might have taken a shot there, whatever the case may be. It's 2nd down and 3. 2nd down and goal for the A-Town Tornadoes. 3 yards away from scoring a touchdown on this opening drive here in quarter number 3. 16-14 our score. Tornadoes trying to get back on top. They led this game early, 8-0, then 14-8. Looking to get the lead here in the third quarter. 6:15 to go. Clock is moving. 2nd down and goal. 2 backs in the backfield, 1 wide receiver on each side. Anderson awaiting the snap. In the shotgun, they hand it off at left side. Running his way up the middle. He's into the end zone. That is a touchdown. A penalty flag comes in late. I didn't see who got the carry on that one, so we'll see. That's number 13, Riker Darst. Going to pick up the touchdown, number 13. Believe the penalty will be after the play, so it should be a touchdown. It should stand. A 3-yard touchdown for Riker Darst. As Darst, the freshman, coming in and making an impact. After the play, it will be unsportsmanlike on A-Town. So the score now 20-16 as we update our scoreboard here. Had to make sure.
Penalty called against A-Town.
Well, maybe if our scoreboard will update here. If I don't touch it for a while, it will be a little finicky. So imagine the unsportsmanlike will take place on the kickoff as the conversion will be from the 3-yard line. And we'll see what A-Town can do. They'd like to get this one in and take a 6-point lead. 20-16, 5:58 to go. That was a 6:02, 6 minutes and 2 seconds. That opening drive here in quarter number 3. That'll wear a defense down real quickly. Triplett is back in the game, by the way. Jacob Triplett, the senior, number 55. He was the injured Rocket on that couple of plays ago. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 wide receiver to the left. They fake the handoff. They throw it right side. Timmons, the ball over his head. And that'll be incomplete on the 2-point conversion try. However, touchdown on the opening drive here in quarter number 3. A-Town leads this one, 20-16. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening. A touchdown from 3 yards out by the backup running back, number 13, Riker Darst, the freshman, getting into the end zone. Always fun to see the freshman getting in the end zone, and Darst able to make the best of his opportunity. That was a very impressive drive for A-Town, a 6-minute, 2-second drive. You got to wonder here, how tired is the Rushville-Industry defense there? If A-Town can get out of here and force a 3-and-out defensively, you feel like all the momentum would be on A-Town's side. Aiden Stromson out to kick after the penalty on the touchdown, unsportsmanlike conduct. And that will push the kickoff back to the 25-yard line. We've seen one onside kick. I can't imagine we'll see one here on this play. Stranger things have happened, though. You never know. Here's Stromson. He comes up to kick it, and he's going to kick that one back to midfield. Oh, that one off the hands of the Rockets. Almost disaster there. I was trying to see who had the touch. That is number 13. That's Caden Jones, the senior. Almost fumbled that one away for the Rockets. But nonetheless, it will be it will be Rushville-Industry ball. 5:50 to go here. Quarter number 3. 20-16 our score. Good ball game on hand. Good to have you along here this evening. Two wide receivers in the backfield. Oh, met in the backfield. And who has the ball? Wow. Who fooled everybody there. A lot of good run there by Brady Downs. That was a good play right there. Had me fooled. I was watching the wrong guy. Past the 40-yard line to about the 37. That's a gain of 23 on that play for Jacob Downs. After a 36-yard touchdown on their last possession by Rylan Reimolds. Starting to get some big plays here, Rushville-Industry. They hand that one off to Downs again. He is down near the 30-yard line, left side. That'll be a gain of about 6, maybe 7 on that play. So back-to-back plays for Downs. Gain of 6. Second down and about 4 upcoming with 5 minutes to go here. Quarter number 3. Already Rushville-Industry trying to strike back. That's unsportsmanlike call. Setting up Rushville-Industry in good scoring position here. Here's the snap. They hand it off. Reimolds looking to the corner, and he is going to get past the 30-yard line. He's going to be down near the 25-yard line. That should be enough. Gain of 4 on that play. And that'll be exactly what he needs. Gain of 5. First down for Reimolds. First down for the Rockets. 20-16 our score. As the moon's starting to peek its way over the trees off in the distance here this evening. 4.5 minutes to go here, third quarter. That wishbone set, 3 backs in the backfield for Rushville-Industry. Who's going to get the ball? They hand it off. That one goes to Downs. Downs still muscling his way past the 20-yard line. I mean, he's getting 8-9 yards of carry right there. That's a gain of 9, if not 10. Gain of 9 for Brady Downs. He's well on his way past 100 yards here tonight, one would think. Although he was kind of quiet there in the first half, but 23 yards on the first play from him here in the second half. That'll certainly put him back in the conversation. 2 backs in the backfield. Jagger Bartlett, the quarterback, turns, hands it off to Downs again, moving his way right side. A penalty flag is going to come in. A couple of penalty flags are coming in. This one probably coming back. We might have offsetting penalties potentially. One came in, it looked like a hold, but they're going to say personal foul, a face mask on A-Town. Well, my apologies. I definitely thought there was could have been an offsetting penalties, but it is a penalty on A-Town. And with 3.5 minutes to go, the Rockets are going to be inside the 10-yard line. Ball's going to be set up at the 7-yard line now, half the distance.
Ball will be placed on the 7-yard line. It'll be first and goal.
So now first down and goal. Here are the Rockets again. 3 backs in the backfield once again for Bartlett. Here's the snap, turns. Oh, he's met in the backfield, but Downs able to break some more tackles. He's past the 5-yard line. He's going to be down at about the 3-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4. Thought they had him in the backfield there a moment ago. But, boy, I mean, that kid, they don't have the size and weight on there, but Brady Downs, he's a big dude. He's a tough guy to bring down. A-Town in the first half did a pretty good job. But now Downs is starting to get some big carries here in the second half. Second down and 3. 2:40 to go here in the third. Awaiting the snap, Bartlett gets it, hands it off to Downs, running his way left side. He's going to be about a half a yard shy. So gain of 2.5. That's his 15th carry of the ball game. 72 yards for Downs here so far in this game. And now it'll be third down and goal, ball at the 1 yard line. 2:10 to go here, third quarter. A-Town looking for a stop here. As Rushville-Industry breaks the huddle here. 3 backs in the backfield. Wouldn't be surprised if Downs gets it again. As they hand it off to Downs, runs his way up the middle, and that is going to be a touchdown for Rushville-Industry. The Rockets from 1 yard out. Brady Downs gets his first touchdown of this ball game. And the three-headed monster at running back have all scored here this evening for Rushville-Industry. Downs gets his way in. 22-20 our score. As now Rushville-Industry will come out and try for the 2-point conversion. They've been 2 for 2 so far here on 2-point conversions. Downs behind Bartlett. 2 backs in the backfield. They're going to hand this one off. Right side, Reimold going to make his way into the end zone, and that's another 2-point conversion. This one by Rylan Reimolds. Reimold's in. That's a 2-point conversion. We got a 4-point ball game. 24-20. Our score, 1:44 to go here in the third. We're back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening as we are in the third quarter, 1:44 to go here. Back and forth we go. A-Town had the lead just moments ago, but another touchdown by Rushville-Industry. Brady Downs, the story of that drive. He had himself 6 carries on that drive and just kind of bullied his way all the way down into the end zone. As I take a look at my my numbers here, over 40 yards rushing there for Brady Downs just on that drive alone. He's near 80 yards on the day for the Rockets. 24-20. There they go with that little trickery again. Grace Kabamba. And we'll see what they can do here. Rushville-Industry trying to boot this one deep. They do. Jameel Johnson with the return near the 20-yard line. He's to the 30 right side. He's got a hole. He's past the 40-yard line. A good return by Jameel Johnson. That's going to set A-Town up in excellent scoring position here. Ball will be placed at the 41, maybe the 42. Oh, they're marking that at the 44. Wow. Didn't know he got that far, but A-Town will take it. That's for sure. 1:39 to go here, third quarter. 24-20. As Dre Anderson breaks the huddle. He's been excellent here tonight for A-Town. Does have the one pick, though. That's kind of the difference here in this ballgame so far. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Fakes the handoff, throws that one over the middle. He has got Hook. What a play. What a sliding catch for Evan Hook. That is a beautiful play. A gain of 15 on that one. Give him 16, actually. 16 for Evan Hook. And it'll be first down at the 40-yard line. Beautiful pass. Beautiful play there. Evan Hook. And A-Town already knocking on the door here. 1:20 to go here in the third. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Man in the backfield. That's Stenger with Dre Anderson. Here's the snap. They hand it off to Stenger. Moving right side. That's a good play there. That's Jacob Triplett getting into the backfield. No gain on the play for Stenger. His 12th carry of the ball game as we're under a minute to go here, quarter number 3. Maybe back, maybe 1 yard they give him. They mark him at the 39, so yeah, 1 yard gain. Second down, 9 to go. 45 seconds to go. We'll see if A-Town gets a play in here. I imagine they'll get one more in here, quarter number 3. Good to have everybody along here this evening. You're in for a good one here. Good back and forth between these two. 3 wide receivers split out left side. Timmons now going to the left side, the tight end. Now they move a man in motion. That is Hensley. 20 seconds to go. Here's the snap. Anderson fakes the handoff, throws that one over the middle. Oh, he's got him again. That's Evan Hook. Inside the 30 near the 25-yard line, gain of 14. 30 yards to Evan Hook so far here on this possession. He's up to the 25. That looked like the exact same play from a few plays ago. 10 seconds to go. And that's going to end our third quarter. What a ball game we've got here, folks. Fourth quarter going to be just as good. Rushville-Industry with a 4-point lead. A-Town on the run, though. We'll have the fourth quarter for you coming up next. It's TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Fourth quarter of action about to get underway, and we have got a good one, folks. The A-Town Tornadoes on the roll, on the run, I should say. They have got the ball at the 25-yard line as they're trying to answer a score just a short time ago from Rushville-Industry. 1-yard touchdown by Brady Downs. And now here come the Tornadoes. 1st and 10, ball at the 25. Couple of excellent sliding catches for Evan Hook on the last couple of plays. He'll split out right side with Hensley and Jacob Hall. 3 wide receivers on the right, 1 to the left. Moving a man in motion. Here's the snap, the little pitch play to Jameel Johnson. He breaks through a tackle, but a penalty flag comes in. He's going to be down near the 20-yard line. Give him down to about the 18-yard line, but this one might be coming back. We'll see what the penalty flag is. And there is Aiden Stromson on the ground. Might be trying to stretch out something there. Up, looks like he's good to go. Penalty is holding on A-Town, so that'll back it up. And Stromson will have to come off the field for one play. Looks like just dealing with maybe a little tightness there, maybe a little cramp. Ball will go back to the 35-yard line. Another penalty here on A-Town. Is that the 7th? Do I have that as the 7th? 50 yards in penalties. So the ball, 10-yard penalty. So that'll back them up 1st and 20. Just underway here, fourth quarter. Let us know what you're up to here tonight in the comments section. We got a good one here. Probably the best game on the TSSR family of networks here tonight. A lot of the other games are blowouts. We got us a good one here. Anderson in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, throws it right side. Timmons, he's got it. He's going to be past the 30-yard line. Penalty flag comes in. And they're going to get that one back to the original line of scrimmage. 10-yard gain. However, this one probably coming back. That'll be a pick likely going to be called. And this will push A-Town back even further. Another 10 yards, if that is the call. Oh, it could be from the spot. So it might not be 10. It might be 8 or 9 yards. 7, 8 yards on that one. Oh, they call a hold.
It's called to be holding against A-Town.
They called a hold. I think they wanted to call pass interference, but they called a hold instead. It'll be spot foul, though, so a 7-yard penalty there. First down and 27 near the 43-yard line. Not an ideal situation here if you're A-Town. Just when you thought you had a chance to come down here, take the lead, it's now first and long. Still got 4 plays to do it, though. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Anderson in the shotgun, awaiting the snap. Moving a man in motion, that's Hook. Here's the snap. Anderson going to throw that one right side. That one deep, and that one incomplete. Looking for Evan Hook, who's been great this drive, 30 yards receiving. Anderson's pass falls incomplete. It'll be second down and long. Ball at the 43. A-Town needs to get to the 15-yard line. Again, not the ideal situation here, but still got some plays to get the job done here. 11:16 to go here. Quarter number 3. 3 wide receivers, or quarter number 4, I should say. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 wide receiver to the right. Man in the backfield, that's Stenger. Here's the snap. They roll to the right side. Anderson, good block there. That one thrown. Here's Hall. He's to the 30-yard line. He's got an opening. He's to the 20. Shakes a tackle. He's going to have a first down. First down, A-Town at the 14-yard line. They needed 27. They got 28 to Jacob Hall. What a play. Rolling to the right. What a beautiful block in the backfield by Carson Stenger on that play. That opened it up for Dre Anderson to get that one. And then showing off his moves, Jacob Hall. Shimmying and shaking to the 14-yard line. First down. 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side for Anderson. Stenger in the backfield. Under 11 minutes to go. Anderson takes the snap, hands it off, running his way right side up the middle. And he is going to be down near the 10-yard line, a gain of 5. Stenger has been excellent here tonight for A-Town. And that is going to be, they give him 7. Wow. 7 yards on that play. It'll be second down and 3. Here come the Tornadoes. Anderson back into the huddle, calls the play. 2 wide receivers right, 2 wide receivers left. Again, this balance back and forth, running and passing, has been really good. Here's a run here, right side. Anderson's got a hole. He's past the 5, spins his way near the goal line. He's going to be down at about the 2. Gain of 5 on that play for Dre Anderson. And it'll be first down and goal. They're going to mark him at the 2-yard line. 5-yard gain. 10 minutes to go here. Now 4 plays to punch it in here if you're A-Town. What a ball game here in A-Town. Rushville-Industry and A-Town going back and forth. Breaking the huddle. Anderson, he's got 2 men in the backfield, Hook and Stenger. Man to the right, man to the left. Anderson awaiting the snap. He's going to take it himself. He's met in the backfield. Who got back there? What a play by number 13. That's Caden Jones. So a 2-yard loss on that play by Dre Anderson. That was a beautiful play by Caden Jones. He came roaring in on that play. 2-yard loss will make it second down and goal. (24-20) our score, 9:09 to go here, 4th quarter. Good ball game, good crowd on hand. They've got themselves a good one here tonight. 2 wide receivers are split out right side, 1 wide receiver left. 2 backs in the backfield again for Anderson. Awaiting the snap. Now he calls an audible. Here's the snap. They hand it off to Hook. Hook breaks his way up the middle. Is he into the end zone? He is. It's Evan Hook, a touchdown run. His second carry, and it's a touchdown. 3 yards out. A-Town into the end zone again. Touchdown, A-Town. And now a huge two-point conversion as A-Town looks to go up by 4. 26-24 our score. What a drive there by Dre Anderson and crew. A couple of good plays to Jacob Hall, Evan Hook as well. 2 wide receivers left, 1 wide receiver right. Stenger in the backfield. Here's the snap. Looks to throw, throws that one left side. That one's picked off! And they can't, I guess you don't return it in Illinois high school football. So 2-point conversion is no good, but A-Town takes the lead. 8:43 to go here in the 4th. A-Town with a 2-point lead. We're back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adams Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adams Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. 4th quarter of action, 8:43 to go here in the 4th. A-Town just took the lead on a 3-yard touchdown carry by Evan Hook. Hook was excellent on that drive. A couple of sliding catches, able to keep drives going. And it has been an excellent ball game here between Rushville-Industry and the Rockets and the Tornadoes of A-Town. We still got a lot of ball game left ahead of us here. Good to have you along. Feel free to get into the comments. Let us know what you're thinking here tonight. I know what I'm thinking. Let's play some more. This has been a whole lot of fun here so far. As Jacob Hall coming out to kick. McGinnis and Reimold back to receive for the Rockets of Rushville-Industry. So we'll see if Jameel Johnson, or excuse me, that is Jacob Hall. We'll see if Jacob Hall can get a hold of one. Oh, that one, a little side kick. Oh, struggling to get it, but I think Rushville-Industry able to fall on it. Mitch Armstrong falls on it for the Rockets, and he gets a hug from one of his teammates there. That was number 24, Chase Bickerman. He was coming over and saying, hey, thank you. Thank you for falling on that one. Ball at the 48-yard line. First down and 10 as the Rockets ready to go here. Got a feeling they'll lean heavily on Brady Downs. Here's the snap. They get it to McGinnis. Or excuse me, Downs runs it up the middle. Penalty flag comes in as he moves it up to the 49-yard line on the plus side of the field. And Downs, a gain of 3 as they have it right now. This one might be on A-Town. Personal foul, a face mask is called. And that is a tough penalty right there on the first play. 3-yard gain, but now it's up to the 34-yard line, a 15-yard penalty for A-Town. That's their 9th penalty here in this ball game. 9 penalties for A-Town as we've got 8.5 minutes to go. Those penalties might be the difference here in this ball game so far. Here's the snap. Bartlett turns, hands it off to McGinnis, left side. Big hole for him. He's past the 30 to the 25. He's going to be down near the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 13 for McGinnis. 8:17 to go here, 4th quarter, 26-24. Another good run by the 3-headed monster for the Rockets. You just don't know who's going to get the handoff. Really got to play for Brady Downs just because he beat you up so much on that last possession of your A-Town. However, there's a couple of other guys that are there to pick up the slack. They're going to give it to McGinnis again. He's got it left side. McGinnis breaks a tackle. He's inside near the 10-yard line, and another first down upcoming. 10-yard gain by McGinnis. 23 yards on his last 2 carries. That one will be down near the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. If they gave him the spot, they do give him the spot. 10-yard line, it'll be 1st down. 1st down and 10, Rushville-Industry. Oh boy, things starting to get interesting here. A-Town looking desperately for a stop. 7:35 to go. 2 backs in the backfield. Here's the snap. They hand it off. Downs makes his way up the middle, bangs his way into the end zone. That's another touchdown. Back-to-back carries for Brady Downs and a touchdown from 10 yards out. Rushville-Industry now up 4 in this one. My goodness, what a ball game. Hang on to your hats because it ain't over yet. 30-26. Rushville-Industry is perfect here so far on their 4th down, or their 2-point conversions, I should say. A-Town looking to change that. That would be a huge stop if they can get it here on this possession. 2 backs in the backfield. Here's the snap. They turn, hand it off to Downs. Actually, they give that one to Reimold. He gets to the corner, and he's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Another 2-point conversion for Rushville-Industry, and that gives them a 6-point lead. Is that going to keep things interesting here? 32-26 our score, 7:28 to go. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. 4th quarter of action. Rushville-Industry scoring another touchdown, and they lead it by 6 thanks to their 2-point conversions. They are 4 for 4 on 2-point conversions here tonight. A-Town has only gotten 1 2-point conversion to work, and that is the difference here in this ball game. So out to kick it away, Grace Kabamba. He'll do his pre-kick routine. I just want once to see him slip and then end up running into it. But probably won't happen. Nope. Ooh, he was close on that one. Ooh, he was close. He almost made contact with the ball. But Kabamba ready to go here. 7:28 to go. Kabamba boots that one deep, as that'll be returned near the 15-yard line. Here's Evan Hook getting into the outside, looking for the corner. He's near the 30, and that's where he's taken down. A 14-yard return for Evan Hook.
Evan Hook on the return for A-Town.
Hook got that ball and didn't really know where to go with it. He was waiting for his blockers.
Take it to the 30-yard line.
That may have cost him a few yards here. So a big possession here for A-Town as they look to answer. Potentially get into the end zone for a tie or even to get them the lead. But if you're A-Town, you also want to eat up some clock here. So Rushville will be forced into a little 2-minute drill. They haven't thrown it but twice here tonight. Haven't thrown it at all in the second half. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Penalty flag. And that'll be encroachment as number 94 jumping across. That is Gage Norris, the senior. Is that the first penalty? Second penalty of the day for Rushville-Industry. Just the second penalty. I missed the first one. Oh, it was the face mask. That's right. Good call. Good call. That's why I brought you along here, Josh. Keep me on my toes. 2 wide receivers right, 2 wide receivers left. Dre Anderson in the shotgun, 1st and 5. Here's the snap. They hand it off. Stenger moving left side. And he's going to have enough for a 1st down. He falls forward. Gain of 6 for Carson Stenger.
Carson Stenger on the carry for A-Town.
Good carry there, Stenger. He has been excellent here tonight. Running the ball. He's up to 14 carries. Which, that kind of back and forth of pass and running plays has kept Rushville-Industry on their toes, and that has led A-Town to go down and score some touchdowns here tonight because they don't know what to expect. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Anderson turns. He's going to throw it to Timmons right side. He's got a hole past the 45. He's to the 50, 45-yard line, still on his feet down near the 42. What a play on that one. That's going to be 19 yards. Owen Timmons. And it'll be first down at the 42-yard line. Under 7 minutes to go. Again, if you're A-Town, I think you want to just slow it down here, burn up as much time as you can. Don't want to give Rushville-Industry the ball with a bunch of time. That way they can kind of do what they want on their possessions. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Anderson in the shotgun, awaiting the snap. Stenger in the backfield. Here's the snap. They hand it off left side. Stenger going to move left side past the 40-yard line. He takes a shot. And that'll get him to about the 39-yard line, a gain of 3. Big hit on that one. Carson Stenger.
3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7 upcoming as we approach 6 minutes to go here in the 4th. 32-26. Dre Anderson has the call as he comes in to the huddle. 5:58 to go here, quarter number 4. Hall splitting out left side, 2 wide receivers right side. Timmons in at tight end. Stenger in the backfield. Here's the snap. They fake the handoff, throws it right side. That's Timmons again. He tries to shake a tackle, tries to get to the 35-yard line. That'll be about a 3-yard gain to about the 36.
Dre Anderson's pass to Owen Timmons is complete.
Owen Timmons, a gain of 3, maybe 2 on that play. That'll set up 3rd down and 5. Big 3rd down here for the Tornadoes. Trying to get the answer, trying to get the game-tying touchdown, potentially take the lead if they're able to get a 2-point conversion here. Coming up on 5 minutes to go. Only gave him 2 on that one. So 3rd down and 6. 2 wide receivers right, 2 wide receivers left. Stenger in the backfield. Ooh, Anderson wasn't ready for that one. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to be close. He's going to be about a yard short. It's to about the 34-yard line, gain of 4. Dre Anderson, nice little carry there, gain of 4, but now it'll be 4th down and 2. Obvious go-for-it situation here for A-Town as they look to get on the scoreboard here. 4.5 minutes to go. Needing 2 yards. Will Rushville-Industry get a stop? Both teams are kind of looking to their defenses saying, hey, guys, we need 1 stop. Can you get it? Who's going to get that stop? 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Stenger in the backfield as we approach 4 minutes to go. Anderson moving a man in motion. That's Hook. Trying to get him to jump, it looks like here. And a timeout is called by Coach Quinn. 4:01 to go. We'll take a timeout with them. Big 4th down play of the game coming up next. It's Better Country, you're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
When I walk in and talk to my patients, I like my patients first and foremost to feel comfortable. I like to keep it real with them. I like them to know that I'm there to listen to them and to help them understand some of the processes that they may be going through. The most rewarding aspect that I feel with caring for patients is when those patients come back in and they tell me how much better they feel for something that I have helped them accomplish in their health care.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. 4th quarter, 4:01 to go. 4th down and 2 upcoming for the Tornadoes. And here we go. Shotgun formation here for A-Town after the timeout. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left, tight end right side. Here's the snap. They go left side. Oh, and Anderson is hit hard. Where are they going to mark him? Are they going to give him the spot? I don't know if they gave him the spot. He might be a half a yard shy. Rushville-Industry thinks they've got it. We'll see where they mark it. That might be a turnover on downs. It is going to be a turnover on downs. A 1-yard gain for Dre Anderson, not going to be enough.
Dre Anderson's rush falls short of the 1st down.
And that was a tough turnover on downs there. I don't know if that was the play design or not, but it looked like Trey Anderson got it and just took right off. So it might have been the play design, but I don't know. Looked like there might have been a little confusion on that play there as well. Either way, 3:49 to go here. Still got a chance here if A-Town can get a stop. Two backs in the backfield. They turn, they hand it off, they give it to their big man, and he's going to take it. He's past midfield, and there is Brady Downs. Boy, what a second half he is having. That is a gain of 19 on the play. And Brady Downs, well over 100 yards at this point. 3:43 to go here. The ball's going to be marked at the 45-yard line. Clock is moving, 3:36 now. Can A-Town get a stop here? That's what they're hoping for, but big Brady Downs, he's been wearing down this A-Town defense all second half. 3:20 to go. Rushville-Industry in no hurry whatsoever. Here is the snap. They turn, they hand it off. McGinnis makes his way up the middle. That's a 3-yard gain. Jordan McGinnis with a 3-yard carry. Second down and 7 upcoming. 3:08 to go here. Timeout on the field. We'll keep it here. And you look at this ball game here, just 6 points separating the two sides. You can look at the 2-point conversions, but I think the thing that has really affected A-Town here in the second half especially are the amount of penalties that they have picked up here in the second half. 9 penalties on A-Town, and they've just also been unable to stop Brady Downs. They've been unable to stop everybody there running the ball. Brady Downs, he is a big kid. He has been rumbling his way. He's got a touchdown from 10 yards out, a touchdown from 1 yard out. He's got 2 touchdowns on the day, well over 100 yards. And with 3:08 to go, they're trying to ice this one away. 2 timeouts left for A-Town. 1 timeout left for A-Town, excuse me. Jagger Bartlett, the junior. That's right, they used one on the offensive side here. So 1 timeout left here as we approach 3 minutes to go. Bartlett takes the snap, turns, hands it off to McGinnis, runs his way up the middle, and he's still on his feet. He's going to be past the 35-yard line. That should be enough for a first down. 7-yard gain for McGinnis. Jordan McGinnis, the senior. And again, it's just been that 3-headed attack. Who gets the ball? A lot of disguises for the Rushville-Industry side. And with under 3 minutes to go, 2:50 to go here. Quarter number 4. Rushville-Industry going to take their sweet time as they look to win their 3rd straight game. Beating United 18-6. Anawan Wethersfield 26-13. A-Town, unless they can get a stop here, on the verge of losing their 2nd in a row. Here's McGinnis again past the 30-yard line. He's going to get to about the 29. A 6-yard gain to the 29. Jordan McGinnis with 2:26. Another timeout called. We'll take a timeout with them. Back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. 4th quarter of action, 2:26 to go. 32-26. A-Town trailing. Rushville-Industry with the ball, 2nd down and 4. A-Town needing a big play here. Needing a stop, needing a turnover, needing something. as they look to try to get one more chance here in this ball game. Rushville-Industry, on the other hand, they're just trying to hand it off. They do to McGinnis. He is going to be near the 25. And they're going to give him the 25-yard line, maybe even the 24-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Regardless, it's a first down, and that might do it. A-Town is out of timeouts. Jordan McGinnis, gain of 5. And that'll probably do it. A-Town does not have any more timeouts, so barring disaster for Rushville-Industry, this one will be almost going into the books here. 32-26. What a ball game it's been, though. And again, you can look at a number of different things here in this one for both sides, really. Missed opportunities, though, going to be the story here for A-Town. Also, penalties. 9 penalties for A-Town compared to 2 for Rushville-Industry. Right side. Oh, big hole right side into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Rylan Reimolds. Big play from 24 yards out. Rylan Reimolds. He's been quiet here tonight. According to Max Preps, he averages 122 yards a game. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, hard to believe when you've got a guy like Brady Downs on your team. But nonetheless, he runs his way in for a second touchdown. 1 from 36, 1 from 24. Rylan Reimolds, number 23 for Rushville-Industry, into the end zone, so that's another 6 points. And penalty flag comes in, and there might have been some movement on the 2-point conversion. Be nice if my scoreboard would update here. Oh, see, I didn't do it right. What is going on here? Oh, I was right. Goodness gracious, I was right that time.
Offsides against A-Town.
Offsides against A-Town, so they'll move it a little bit closer. 38-26, 1:39 to go. Again, the penalties have really added up here for A-Town over the second half. 8 penalties. I have 9. 67 yards. Oh, you didn't get the 15. So that is 9 penalties for, what would that be, 82 yards? That'll get you almost every time here. 2-point conversion here for Rushville-Industry. That wishbone set behind him. Here's the snap. They turn in, hand it off. Running his way right side, Reimolds into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So that will make it, well, we double tapped there, so it is now 40-26. And Rushville-Industry will kick off. We'll be back right after this on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening as we are in the fourth quarter. Rushville-Industry pulling away here late. Some late touchdowns. They've scored every drive here in the second half. They led 16-14. They have scored 3 touchdowns on 3 possessions and all 3 2-point conversions. Until that last possession, the difference in the ball game was the 2-point conversions. A-Town 1 for 4 on 2-point conversions, while Rushville was perfect, and they're still perfect. But this extra touchdown after the turnover on downs, Rushville-Industry up 14 here with 1:39 to go here in quarter number 4. A-Town crowd not a fan of the pre-kick shenanigans there for Rushville-Industry, and there's a little pooch kick. That's to the 40-yard line, still bouncing near the 35, and that's where A-Town will take over as they fall on it. I'd like to see a good 2-minute drive here, even though you feel like this game over. I guess you never know. We've seen one onside kick here today. Are those the rushing totals for everybody here tonight? No passing totals for Rushville-Industry. 104 yards for Brady Downs. On how many carries do I have him for? 18 carries? Oh, my goodness. We'll go through stats the rest of the ball game here in just a little bit. 3 wide receivers left, 1 wide receiver to the right. A-Town, 1:35 to go. Rolling right side. Anderson looking to throw. He's going to get it to Hall. He's to the 45-yard line. Breaks the tackle. He's at the 50. On his way past the 40. One man to beat. He's ran out of bounds near the 30-yard line. Run him out at the 28-yard line. So give him, that's what, 22 plus 15? 37 yards to Jacob Hall. He's got a 41-yard catch and now a 37-yard catch. Ball to the 28-yard line. This game ain't over yet, man. 1:25 to go. He was able to get out of bounds. That saves some time. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 wide receiver left. Dre Anderson, a man in the backfield. Here's the snap. Rolling now to his right. Looking to throw. Only 3 man coming, and he throws that one away. That'll leave 2nd down and 10. My, oh, my. I mean, you get the touchdown. Don't need the 2-point conversion. Only need 1 2-point conversion. Get the touchdown, get the onside kick, and here you go. Anything can happen in this game. That's why football is so fun. Ball at the 29-yard line, 2nd down and 10. 1:18 to go here, 4th quarter. Good to have everybody along here this evening. You've been in for a good one here tonight. 3 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Anderson steps back to pass, rolling to his right. Another good block by Stenger, throws it right side. He's got a man, that's Timmons. Inside the 20, he's down to the 15, gain of 13. Did he get out of bounds? I think he did. Owen Timmons is complete right side, 13 yards to Timmons. That's his 6th catch of the day. And Dre Anderson, over 250 yards passing. Ball at the 15, 1st down and 10. 3 wide receivers right, 2 to the left. They've got them all spread out here. And they want to spin the clock. They get it. Dre Anderson left side. It's Jacob Hall. He's inside the 5. Breaks the tackle. He's into the end zone. That is a touchdown. Jacob Hall from 15. This game ain't over yet. Jacob Hall from 15 yards. And hold everything. What a drive there from A-Town. That was methodical. That 2-minute drive. You would have liked to have seen that at the end of the first half when A-Town had the ball chance to go 2 for 1, but you'll take what you can get here. Now they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. They don't need it. They just need 1 in their next 2 tries, but they'd like to get this one, set up a chance to potentially come down and win the game. Here's the snap. Stenger, hands off, and that's going to be short of the line. So that'll make it an 8-point game. A-Town needs an onside kick. Will they get it? We'll find out. Stay tuned. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
Working at MDH feels special to me because I'm also from a small community like MDH, and I love to be able to care for communities like this and be able to give them high standards of excellence with medical care as possible. You know, some people like to take more of a medical approach to their care. Some people like to take more of a holistic. And I just want to be able to make their plan of care as individualized as possible.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here. 4th quarter of action. A-Town just scored a touchdown with 59.7 seconds to go. No 2-point conversion, but they didn't need it. They still have 1 more chance to come down and get in. 171 yards receiving for Jacob Hall here tonight. He has 2 touchdowns. 1 from 15, 1 from 41. What a ridiculous ball game here. 59.7 seconds to go. Now A-Town needs to get an onside kick in order to keep this one going. Ball at the 35-yard line has to go, or at the 40-yard line, needs to go to the 50. Can they get a ricochet off a player? What's going to happen? Here's the kick. That's a low line drive kick. That one in no man's land, and Rushville-Industry is able to fall on it, and that should do it. Kind of like that play, kicking it into no man's land, but unable to fall on it. And Rushville-Industry is going to walk away unscathed. Had to hang on, though, for dear life. What an effort by the A-Town Tornadoes. A-Town without timeouts now. So a couple knee downs, and this one will be over. What a ball game, though, for Dre Anderson. What a ball game for Jacob Hall. What a ball game on the other side for Brady Downs. And the knee down with 55 seconds to go. As the A-Town Tornadoes will fall to 1-3. Rushville-Industry winning their third straight game. They will go to 3-1. And we'll get schedules for you here, who plays who, before this broadcast comes to an end. One more knee down, and that should do it. 30 seconds to go. There's another kneel down, and that will do it. Rushville-Industry going to hang on here tonight and win this one. What a wild game, though. 40-32. A-Town gave it all they had, but they fall just short. Might be one of the best ball games we've seen all year, though. What a ball game. Final score here, once again, Rushville-Industry 40. A-Town 32. We'll take a quick break, make sure our numbers are good, and then we will go over the stats, and we will wrap this one up. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive-Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive-Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening. As that one, what a ball game. Good job there, fellas. We'll see you guys. Absolutely. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Alex getting in. We appreciate that there, Alex. A great broadcast. Was tuning in from Chicago, cheering on the Rushville-Industry Rockets there. And the Rockets able to get the job done here, but boy, they had to hang on for dear life. A-Town gave it all they had, and, you know, just kind of that, you kind of go back to that point in the ball game where, you know, the difference in this ball game is the two-point conversions. A-Town got 5 touchdowns, but only scored 1 two-point conversion. And so, that, I mean, right there, that's 8 missed points, and you look at the scoreboard, 8 points. That's tough. That's tough. But, hey, you gave it all you got, and we were entertained with one of the best ball games we've seen all season long here for both sides. 40-32, Rushville-Industry hangs on and gets the win here tonight. As we take a look at our stats here tonight, 18 carries it was for Mr. Brady Downs. He's going to finish with 104 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns in this ball game for Downs. 84 yards in the ball game for Rylan Reimolds. He also had 2 touchdowns, I believe, here in this ball game. He did indeed. And then 1 touchdown in the ball game for number 1, Jordan McGinnis, finishing this ball game with 58 yards rushing on 12 carries. 23 yards on a couple of carries there. Well, we think we got 2 lines for Jordan McGinnis there, so that's 58 and 23. That's 81. So he's got 81 yards rushing there for Jordan McGinnis, and then 3 yards for Jagger Bartlett, the quarterback for Rushville-Industry, the Rockets. Moving to 3-1 on the year. No passing yards to speak of here. Different story here for A-Town as we take a look at their numbers here. What a ball game as the A-Town Tornadoes led in rushing by Carson Stenger. Yes, sir? Carson Stenger had 75 yards rushing on 14 carries. Dre Anderson, 57 yards rushing on, 12 carries. 38 yards rushing for Evan Hook on the few carries that he got. He got 4 carries, 38 yards, pretty good day for him. And then one carry for Riker Darst for 3 yards. It was a touchdown run, though, so he got the job done there. And Jameel Johnson, 1 carry for 3 yards for Jameel Johnson. Dre Anderson was excellent here tonight, here throwing the ball, as he threw it for 282 yards, 19 completions to 4 different receivers. Jacob Hall, I mean, my goodness, I'd have to make him, if it weren't for Brady Downs, I'd have to make Jacob Hall our player of the game here tonight. 171 yards receiving on 9 catches. I mean, he was spectacular. And then you had guys like Owen Timmons, 76 yards receiving on 6 catches. 1 catch in the ball game here I had 3 catches for Evan Hook for 35 yards. And then you've got 1 catch for Jameel Johnson. That was a shovel pass for 4 yards. So with all that being said, what a ball game here for A-Town. A lot of stats. Problem is, that's 400 yards between. See, can I get some rushing add those rushing numbers up real quick? As we'll do that live here and get the total numbers here for A-Town. A lot of yards on offense. 282 passing, and then we need 57, 75, 38, and 6. And then it's 176 plus 282. 176 and 282. That's 458 yards of offense. Very rarely in a high school game do you say a team had 458 yards of offense and they end up on the losing end. But that is what happened here tonight. What a ball game, man. 16-14 at the half. You wouldn't know it. 40-32 is our final score. That was a whole lot of fun. I'm going to be honest. That was a great, great ball game. Both coaches still chatting with their players, as we'll see if we can get any of the coaches to come on up here tonight. I don't believe we will. Didn't hear anything from Coach Quinn or anything. But there's our stat guy, Josh, getting his face in here. He did a great job here tonight, keeping me on my toes and helping me out with those stats here tonight. But 40-32, and again, you just go to missed opportunities. You had A-Town in the first half. They had the touchdown on the opening drive after a 3-and-out. They got a 3-and-out defensively. That was the only stop I feel like they had all night. They did get 2 stops, but the one on the opening drive led to a touchdown, and then A-Town went down and got an onside kick, and you thought, hey, maybe they go get 2 scores here quickly and kind of take control of this ball game. They did not. They ended up turning it over on downs, and then kind of just back and forth from there on out. It was 16-14, a couple of touchdowns on each side for A-Town and Rushville-Industry there in the first half, and then it was just all offense all second half. I think we only had 1 possession in the second half that wasn't points, and that was the turnover on downs for A-Town down the stretch. And that is the difference. Like, that's the 1 possession ball game here, an 8-point game. Had they scored on that possession, we might be talking about a tie ball game here. We might be talking about overtime here from Abingdon here tonight. But my goodness, what a ball game it was. And it was a pleasure calling this one here as we look forward to more games here on TSSR. I believe we'll be back for the homecoming game on October 4th, as that'll be the next home game for the A-Town Tornadoes. Let me get their schedule. Rushville-Industry, since I have their stuff pulled up here this evening, let's go to them real quickly here. Rushville-Industry moves to 3-1 on the year. They'll turn their attention to Havana, as they will take on Havana the Ducks next Friday night, 7 o'clock. And let's see who A-Town plays next week, as they're going to be on the road. Again, October 4th is the next home game, which we will have here on TSSR. Anawan-Wethersfield. Eight-Town will take on Anawan-Wethersfield next week as they look to snap their 2-game losing streak. And then we'll be back here on TSSR for United. Eight-Town and United. That'll be a good matchup there for homecoming night on October 4th here from Eight-Town High School here in Abingdon. But I believe that's going to do it here tonight. What a ball game. Again, 480 yards of offense for Eight-Town, and they come up short. Not going to say that all that often, but what a ball game there for Rushville-Industry. They just wore down the Tornadoes here in the second half, scoring on every possession in this second half. And that's the difference there in the ball game. So 40-32. If I did have to make a player of the game, I think you obviously got to give it to Brady Downs. He kind of dominated that second half. You can see him at the top of your screen there. He's right at the 50-yard line. I mean, he is a big, big kid. He's going to make some college team very happy if he does decide to go play college ball somewhere. If anybody is in the comments and knows if he's playing college ball somewhere, let me know. Because it would you'd be kind of crazy not to put him on your college roster. But Brady Downs, definitely player of the game in my mind. You had a lot of different options. I think Jacob Hall also deserves maybe a co-player of the game. Jacob Hall was fantastic here tonight as he had 171 yards receiving on 9 catches. And how many touchdowns did he have? He had a couple of touchdowns here. 2 touchdown catches, one from 41 and one from 15 there down the stretch. So it was a blast, and we were happy to bring this one to you. Once again, our final score, the Eight-Town Tornadoes falling here tonight to Rushville-Industry. The Rockets winning this one 40-32. For Alyssa, our camera girl, my stat man, Josh, here this evening, my name's Wyatt Reed. It's been an absolute pleasure broadcasting this one. Thanks for watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. More football tomorrow. I'll be on the call in Bushnell, as Bushnell will take on Amboy. We'll have that one for you, a 1 o'clock kickoff in Bushnell. So join us then. Thanks again for watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. MDH. Actually, hold that thought right there, because let me get my mic out here. Hopefully I didn't psych everybody out here, because we do have a special guest joining us here as Coach Quinn has decided to come on up here. My apologies there, Coach. I was just about to sign off, and, well, we're going to get your headset up and running here. No, you're good. You got to talk to your players about that excellent outing there tonight, so we'll talk a little bit about that here as well. Let me just plug your mic right in there, sir. Grab that mic right there. And if folks are still joining us here this evening, we're going to talk to Coach Quinn here for a couple of minutes. Coach Rick Quinn joining us, head coach of the Eight-Town Tornadoes. Quinn, what a ball game, man. I mean, it's tough that it comes in the losing effort here tonight. But here, let me get that earpiece. There we go. All right, so tough one there for you tonight, losing this close ball game, 40-32. But your guys gave it their all here tonight. That was one of the best offensive performances we've seen from Eight-Town, it feels like, in a long time here from you guys.
Yeah, we were offensively, we've kind of been a little stagnant at times, I would say. But I thought we moved the ball pretty well tonight, running the ball and passing the ball. I thought Dre had a great game through the air. I think he had like 260 yards.
Yeah, we had him for 280, actually.
There you go.
We had him for 280 yards here tonight.
280, and I think we ran for 130 or so as a team. So, I mean, you get 410 yards of offense. You hope that's enough to win. We got to find a way to clean up the 2-point conversions a little bit. Right. That's on me a little bit. I'm giving him 3 plays, and he's got a lot to decipher. So we probably need to cut that down a little bit. But offensively, very happy with the way the line played, wide receivers, running backs. I thought we did a very good job. There at the end of the half probably was the turning point.
Right. That absolutely was. It felt like that 2-minute drive there near the end, but penalties, it also felt like kind of killed you guys there. We had 9 here, almost 100 yards there in penalty yards. That'll kind of get you every time. And what's kind of the mindset there of fixing that up here going into next week?
I think we had it 11-2.
Oh, 11-2. All right.
Yeah, so that's very good on their part. I guess we just got to keep the hands in the framework. I think I'm not looking at the block in the back, holding, a couple false starts. Those pre-snap penalties are kind of the ones that are going to get you, I think, more than anything, because they're before anything's happening. Sometimes physical mistakes happen.
Right.
You know, you're trying to make a play. It's the ones before snap where you may not know the snap count or you're moving a little bit. But you know, honestly, I thought as an offense we did a pretty good job overcoming that.
Right.
I think we were second and 30 on one drive.
Yes. Second and 27 or whatever. Yeah.
So we did a good job. Obviously, that's not how you want to live in a football game,
No.
being second and 27, because there's just not a lot of options to do that. But we do have to clean that up a little bit. We got Anawan Weathersfield coming up next week. We know we're going to have to play really well, and we're kind of back against the wall right now at 1-3.
We're talking to the head coach of the A-Town Tornadoes, Rick Quinn, joining us here this evening after the 40-32 loss here for A-Town. But, again, it just kind of felt like every time that your guys gave up one of those those drives defensively, your offense was right there, though, kind of was able to respond, you know, outside of those couple of possessions. Just being able to respond, that had to make you feel pretty good here this evening, knowing that you guys can keep up with a high-powered offense like Rushville-Industry.
Yeah, you know, like I said, I thought the offense played really well. I think we got the ball back with 2 minutes and 26 seconds in the second quarter. And, you know, we were going to try to double dip them a little bit.
Yeah.
And I thought we had a shot in the seam. We missed it. And then on third down, it was a little miscommunication. It ended up in an interception. But like I talked to the guys, we just got to play complementary football, and right now we haven't really done that. One week we're playing solid defense and not scoring much offensively. This week we played really good offensively. And defensively, I thought we played really well for the first half. Second half, we just couldn't get a stop. They made a nice adjustment, ran more fullback trap in the second half, and then hit us with buck sweep off of it. And for one reason or another, we ended up with some guys on top of each other playing in the same lane, and that just doesn't work usually defensively.
And we're talking to the head coach of the A-Town Tornadoes, Rick Quinn, here on TSSR Game Time Live. One guy who had an unbelievable night here tonight, Jacob Hall, the senior receiver. I have him for 2 touchdowns. He had him for 2 touchdowns, about 170 yards receiving. I mean, that kid, he can change a game just when he gets into the open space. How important is it for you guys' offense to get that ball to him as often as you guys were able to do here tonight?
So I think each game he's had 8 to 10 targets. And, you know, week 1 we missed him a couple times down the field where he had beaten coverage and, you know, just timing was a little off. Week 2 he had 5 catches, I think, for 93 yards. Last week he had 4 catches, I think, for 86. And he would tell you he probably should have had 7 catches for 150. He's got a lot of big play potential on the outside. I think as he gets a little bit better at route running and understanding the nuances of it, I think he probably could play some small college football. He's got pretty good hands, good size, athletic. So that's promising. I think what's going to happen now is you're probably going to see some teams roll coverage to him with the safety. Towards the end of the game, they went too high and rolled coverage. We were able to hit him, though, and he made a play. And I think what it'll do, too, is open up like Owen and Evan and some of those other guys in the pass game.
Evan had some good catches there, too. Couple sliding catches to keep that drive alive there late in this ball game. And you know, Evan's kind of shown that he can produce here for you guys there on the offensive side.
You know, they both have really good hands. I like throwing the ball. I really do. Probably to a fault at times. Carson Stinger's doing a great job running the ball. So, yeah, they're both big play potential. We thought we could have some success in the seam. And to Evan's credit, he made 2 really good catches. And we just got to find a way to, like I said, stack a defensive and offensive game. And it's going to have to start soon because, unfortunately, with high school football, there is no guaranteed postseason.
Right, exactly. We're talking to the head coach of the A-Town Tornadoes, Rick Quinn. One more thing here, Coach, before I let you go here tonight. Again, it just felt like the leadership here tonight from Dre was really great. He was able to lead you guys down on all those drives. And, you know, he took a little bit of a stinger, it looked like, there at that one play on the sideline, but was still able to shake it off and come back in and really lead you guys' offense. How important is it, obviously, with him leading this offense? You know, how great was that to see him come back from whatever he was shaken up from down there on the sideline to come back and produce the way he did?
Yeah, you know, the one thing about Dre, you can never question his toughness. He's taken some hellacious hits.
He took a shot there, too, on that 4th and 2.
He got right in the rib cage, it looked like, driven back. His toughness and his durability is what makes him a great player. So we're fortunate to have him. I'm thinking he'll be okay next week. He's probably going to be sore tomorrow, probably all weekend. But like you just can't question his toughness and his will to win and how much he cares about the team. And he had a great performance tonight. He's played pretty well this year, and he's kind of made that jump from junior to senior year in the offense. And quarterbacks, like I've said it time and time again, I ask our quarterbacks to do a lot. He's getting 2 or 3 plays called every time, and he's got to decipher at the line based on numbers and stuff like that. And tonight, like, obviously he did a good job. We had 410 yards, put 32 points up. Like I said, we just got to, as a team, play a little bit more complimentary.
Anawan Wethersfield next week, Coach. I don't know if you've gotten much chance to look at them. What do you expect from that one there on the road next week?
Well, I'm thinking Zeb Rash is probably going to be back. He had been hurt, which changes him a little bit because he's an all-state running back, linebacker.
Right.
Their quarterback got hurt early in the year, which also changes him a little bit. I think the quarterback week 1 was a little bit more dual threat. The kid they have right now can run. Like, he gets out in the open, we'll be waving at him. So we're going to have defensively, we're going to have to be able to hold up. And their defense is very aggressive. Their linebackers play downhill. They have some good size up front. So we're going to have to continue doing what we're doing, kind of giving the 2-3 plays. And Dre's going to have to decide and kind of be that leader that he is.
Well, it'll be a tough one there for you, but you got to feel pretty good about where things are here, especially offensively, putting 32 points up on the board here tonight, although coming up just a little short. He's the head coach of the A-Town Tornadoes, Rick Quinn. Rick, Coach, we appreciate you stopping by here and chatting with us, and best of luck there next week on the road.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for allowing me to talk about my guys.
Hey, absolutely. Anytime here, Coach. Rest of the year, if you want to come on by here in home games, feel free to come on up here. We appreciate having you here. So, all right, sounds good. That's the head coach of the A-Town Tornadoes, Rick Quinn. Appreciate him coming up here and chatting with us for a few minutes. But that's going to do it for us here tonight. We're going to hit the road here and get back to things. But appreciate you stopping by and joining us here this evening and listening to us and watching this one. What a great ball game, 40-32. A-Town comes up just a little short here tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow here on TSSR. Again, I'll be on the broadcast tomorrow for Bushnell-Prairie City and Amboy. The defending state champion. That should be a good one there in Bushnell tomorrow. Game time is at 1 o'clock. So we'll join you there tomorrow. A-Town will be back here on October 4th as they will take on United. They're on the road next week. They'll be back here for homecoming on October 4th. We'll have the call there for you for that homecoming matchup on October 4th. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, a wonderful weekend. Thanks for watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.